Well, the dress I'm wearing right now is one I was gonna wear yesterday. I since it's warm, but it's a warm dress. It's kind of chilly outside. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the studio for all the newbies. Let me explain how we tend to do things here. We are like a coffee gathering of people. We hang out, we talk, we sometimes, have fun stuff too. But we don't do phone calls. So don't worry about the phone calls. But we are, of course, having our panel open at YSY. And so before we go with the panel, they have the link. You can go ahead and get ready to assemble in the huddle. And it's that was a long trip. It takes about 7 hours to get to Maryland and 7 hours back. Now, I may not have been eating my way through the UK or eating my way through Brazil, and I certainly did eat my way through part of the USA, though. I can make you a mod, but it would help if you were a more regular thing. Theoretically, the problem with making everybody mods is then it's like, it's just kind of difficult to keep track of everybody. Yeah. Dave can't make me mad. I can make him mad. I could. You have to send me an email, or Noodles can give it to you. So contact me at. Let's see here. Email me at BICHELA3 at gmail.com, and I will send you a link. Just let me know when you sent the email so I can make sure to get it out to you. Because right now, I'm just kind of recovering from the trip. Did I sleep well last night? Yeah, I did. The big speed bump was laying right next to me. I came home. At first, I think I was looking at a mirage when I came in the door. And then, when I gave him a pet with a fur, within his tail went whoop, straight up. When I realized it wasn't a mirage. I just did, yeah. So, it was, really kind of nice when I got to be happy. He was going to go outside, and I forgot to stand in the car. Noodle brought my stand back up. I said, okay, thank you. Rusty was already outside, and he was trying to decide where to go, and he was changed his mind. He said, nah, I'll stay in the house. It's better there. So, it's warmer, as it was a little chilly. So that's, the trip was long, and it was interesting meeting, Justin and Sherry. But I kind of really wish that the party had a few more people. Hello, Nats. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. No, I mean, E-dot is for if you want to join the panel. Okay? Because the panel itself is invitation only. Okay? And the reason is that the, we used to have the panel link open to everybody, and then it, as you can see, heard a couple times in the show, on the panel was like 5 or 6 people. It was kind of like Justin's party. Everybody was talking over everybody, and it's really hard to keep track of everybody. Now, but I mean, it was just sitting in the kitchen. Came out first. It was almost like he didn't even recognize I was there. I swear my cat is legally blind. So once I stroked his fur in the back, as I said, his tail went up straight in the air. He's like, "Oh wow, you're home!" Because you could tell my son. I picked him up. I gave him a hug, and then of course the big speed lump decided to lay with me most of the night. I went to bed earlier. I went to bed about 10. I did wake up a few times, like 5 hours later to go pee, and then I went back to bed again. And I regret commenting today by my main YouTube. Okay. E-Dot has to email me. You know how it works, Comedy Flu. Unless you want to email E and give them the comedy link. I mean, the comedy link. Okay, it's kind of comical. So let me go ahead and let me join up with the piano right now. Get this ready. And get the side chat on here. Okay. Share screen. Get the link information for the next person that really needs it. Red. Not now. I already explained why. We don't give the link out to everybody because it's set panel set for open. If we have all of a sudden we could have up to 100 people chatting all at once in here, and that is a reality. The link was given out when you went to Maryland, and Red just tried to post it again. You don't have to talk on the phone. But there is the phone joining option as well. Let's see if there's any emails yet. Let's see. New rule applies to comments positive entities. The person says Trump gives empaths bad energy in ways you cannot even imagine. Because I explained how Biden makes us feel worse. Well, I don't agree with that. I think that I think it's really interesting when you consider the fact that it gets tiresome emailing up. Well, it's kind of public, but it's not the real public one, which is EJT, which is Everyone Just Talks. Everyone Just Talks is the real public link. And Everyone Just Talks has also been around for a long time. But we've been using YSY for a long time. Well, a membership is another thing you have to go apply for. Sometimes you can get memberships for free. When people donate, to the channel. Who's Ryan? Okay. So before I start keep modding people, maybe we should start by asking them to at least explain a little bit about themselves. I mean, we have had so many people watching the streams and replays, everything on the trip that was ridiculous. I couldn't. Golden Girl said, "How are you today, Michelle?" A little emotionally tired and a little physically tired too, because that was a long trip home. Those of you who thought I got struck because Noodles freaked out when he saw the message on the bottom screen when it said copyright music content was detected, he thought that it was a strike. No, it's not. I explained this to him later on at the second part of the video from McDonald's. I said, no, that's not a strike. That's just letting them know that you know that copyright claims content was found, and that if the music continued, that the video would be blanked out until the music stops. Okay, that's what it's about. This is one of the reasons why we do not play a lot of content that plays music on these shows, especially because it just makes a mess for everybody. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, already we got 23 people, 6 likes. We are just starting, guys. And those 23 people, please put a like in the like jar. Someone said you can do it on your phone by double tapping the screen to get to the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and it really did. We really, really seriously exploded on this trip out to Maryland. It really did. The reason we did it in portrait was because it was the easiest way to get my phone to work with the stand. If I tried to do it in landscape, which would have been better, but unfortunately it wouldn't have been, because the phone would have been, a couple times you would have seen the screen kind of get cut off. But,
Good morning, Michelle.
Yeah.
So I actually had a question as one reason why I came up. So imagine you did something, but you're the only one that sees the genius in what you did, and everybody else might see it in a different way or a different light. But again, if you do something and you saw the genius in it, what would you call that? Like give me the what would you call that? Is that narcissism? What would you call that if you're the only
If
one
you
that
come
sees
up with an idea and someone else didn't like or didn't think was going to be successful?
Yeah.
I call it being ahead of the curve.
Okay. Thank you, then. Thank you a lot.
Or, thinking outside the box even.
Yeah. Well, I know Noodles calls it a little bit eccentric, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you and I can clearly talk to each other, and we're going just to let everybody know, let's not have huge panels, because I kind of want to just start with a few people at a time, because I have been, under, a lot of, things going on, and my brain still feels like a big giant mince pie right now. Okay. So.
Yeah. You went heavy in the paint.
Yeah, I just want to take it. I want to just go one person at a time, or two people tops, just so I can kind of get back into the normalcy of things. Yeah. So you saw the show. You saw all the content, at least in parts, anyway. I mean, there's no way anyone's going to sit through all those content. That was just so many hours of footage.
Trust me, if you made it a 24-hour live stream like it was broadcast, I would have sat and watched all of it. Trust me.
Yeah. So, what did you think about Sherry Jackson?
I kind of feel like I liked her until I found out she took some content away from us. Things that were kind of promised.
Yeah, but in a way, she also gave you guys new content. And
Yeah, but and
obviously,
I
when
also
I
did.
was getting very emotional before I got to meet John Camillo on the way to Walmart to meet John Camillo, I think that was
Yeah,
priceless content and shows my personality.
yeah.
And then
I
when
like
we
the
actually
Walmart
met
stuff,
with
but
John
yeah,
Camillo, I know the video quality was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the nature of the
it
network.
was okay. It was okay.
It was still nice to
But
meet the guy. And then
yeah.
when he
No, the
actually met
quality was
me,
okay. Is what I
it
meant.
turns out he's a Pisces. And so we talked a little bit over a pretzel and a Diet Coke. Yeah, I know. I've been eating my way through the East Coast. Um, the I he said to me, he said, "You really are a nice person." He said, "Are those ears real or are those?"
Yeah, yeah, I heard that.
Sherry didn't. Oh yeah, Sherry did touch my ears a little bit when she was putting on my makeup and helping brush my hair up a bit. And I mean, I don't think it really took away a lot from everybody. You got to see how the Justin party was. It really was kind of on the lame-o-meter, about maybe a 7 on the lame-o-meter.
Yeah. No, I just mean
Noodles and him are
then
hamming it up good, though.
the other part I didn't like about.
Lorraine left the party. That was the first girl that was there. She left. And
Yeah.
then, so then it was just Justin, Noodles, me, Sherry, and I just kind of felt like I Noodles, how you
Hey,
doing?
Dave.
Yeah, so before everyone starts like ragging on Sherry Jackson, I'm just gonna let you guys know something. Sherry got us the hotel room. She made
Yes.
the
Yeah,
she
she
got
gave us the
Michelle's
hotel room.
costume. She did a lot of things. Sherry
Yeah.
Jackson, guys.
I just wish it didn't get derailed. Is all I said. I didn't say anything otherwise. Basically.
All right,
And
but here's the thing. Michelle was very with that. Michelle was very combative about doing that. All right, she kept
Yeah.
freaking out about it a little bit. All right. Then when we got to Justin's, I'm telling you, Justin, I asked Justin, he wouldn't let us do it at the house. We were
Yeah.
gonna do it at the. I fell asleep. My fault. All right. I took part of destroying most of that, but again, please don't do that to Sherry.
No, the only other thing I was going to be saying about Sherry is I kind of wish she didn't have to shit talk anybody else. Is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but you know what? So here's the thing about Sherry. Sherry's in the shit like you guys. You know, everybody talks crap to each other, right? At
Yeah.
least everyone that I'm friends with, and you know, she's just showing that she's very appreciative of like the shows. You know, that's guys. I don't know.
Hey, I liked everything she gave. You know, it was actually very nice. You know.
Right. But you guys did want that. You guys did want that exorcism. Michelle, is there any possibility that we can redo this and maybe give you an exorcism live?
Well, I think that what Sherry and me, and you talking to Carmen in the hotel room was very, very inspirational and very, very inspiring for a lot of the viewers. I didn't get a chance to read all the comments from that, but I will just say that, you know, and Siri even verified it. Michelle's not possessed, no matter what what people might think. No, she's
Well,
not.
I mean, Michelle, what about getting a second opinion on that? No, I mean, I love Sherry too, but like, you know, and people can make mistakes. We need to get a second opinion.
Definitely a second opinion. Wink, wink.
Well, I don't think we need a second opinion, but anyway, the piece
We tried,
meeting
Dave.
John
We tried.
Camillo was I think
We tried, Dave. We tried.
I think meeting John Camillo was very interesting, and I think that was kind of interest when me and him are sitting at Auntie Annie's in the Walmart eating a pretzel and talking. I think that was interesting. Sadly enough, I could not get a signal to be strong enough within Walmart to actually stream. We tried, and we just. If you saw the piece of video in the end, I said, guys, we're going to have to wait till we come out of the building. We can't even get a signal in here. And so, because it was down to like 2 bars outside of the building, and then it was like, I saw the video, it was all pixelated and looked like American Chop Suey. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Delaware has some real shitty reception.
Yeah, they need more towers.
I mean, Maryland, yeah.
Delaware has some really shitty politicians, for that matter, too.
Right.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm shit.
Very crossfaded.
Did you even get to catch a buzz? That's what I was going to ask. Did you because it seemed like you didn't even get to catch a buzz, and then you were knocked out on the floor.
David S., I agree with you 100% what you just said.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
So I drank about 2 of those wolf punches, and I had a
wait,
Smirnoff,
2 bowls?
2 bowls, goblets that he was serving.
Yeah. Oh!
Like a goblet.
Dave, you should have went with it. Yes, I had 2 bowls.
Yeah. You did say 2 bowls. You did say 2 bowls.
He had 2 bowls. He had 2 bowls.
The thing that he was making us drink.
I was immediately thinking 2 soup bowls. It's like,
yeah. All right, go ahead, Dave, please. I'm sorry.
So I had 2 of those wolf things, and I had a 40-ounce Smirnoff screwdriver. Plus, Sherry was letting us rip fucking bongs and everything. Michelle was wasted. I was wasted.
I was definitely getting wasted. I had like 4, maybe 5 glasses of wine.
Michelle, you also forgot you hit the wacky tobacco too, but that's when you had the wine in you already.
Kyle Crane is on. Hello, Kyle Crane. Who are you?
How do you not know who that is, Michelle?
Came back to bleach the undies, Michelle.
So you know what was really disappointing, and what the most disappointing thing is to ever watch in your life? MicheleMarieDalene trying to take a hit of marijuana. It's like she takes all the, and you know she doesn't inhale any of it. She just lets it swish around in her mouth. Yeah.
I got a question,
well,
Michelle. Who bleached your laundry
Doodles,
this time?
you were passed out on Slingshot's couch. You weren't going anywhere.
Hey, Michelle, who bleached your laundry this time? Because you said it smelled like bleach. Who's the bleach brat this time?
There wasn't any.
You said you smelled bleach when you walked up the steps.
Those are
you said
those are air dried socks. I'm going to be bringing those in.
Red, you're not going to get the answer you want. So
nice try, Red. Nice try. Yeah. She's not going to put 5 and 5 or 2 and 5 together.
Yeah, there's no going to be 2 and 2 equals baby 2 for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So Noodles is clearly sleeping on Justin's couch, and before I left, I told Justin, make sure he sleeps it off, and tell him if he needs to sleep.
So Michelle, you've been lying about the bleach brat the entire time?
Come on, guys. She's allergic to bleach and vinegar.
Wow, he just came in and just fucking said it. Like, he wasn't beating around the bush this time, yeah.
Hot fire.
So I told Brian before we left, I said, make sure Noodles gets a good...
She keeps shutting you down, Red.
So I said to Justin, make sure Noodles gets a good sleep. Don't rush him out of bed, okay? I said, he's probably going to be feeling like shit warming up, okay? So...
But...
Is it true that Justin made you and Sherry wait outside for the Uber? Like, he locked you guys outside the house?
Yeah. But he let us back in again.
I'm very disappointed with Slingshot Warrior, actually. He kind of wanted nothing to do with Michelle.
He didn't want to have anything to do with anyone, really. I mean, there was
it's like...
We get to the party.
Well, actually, near the end of the show, or near the end of the video, Justin started to loosened up a little bit and started talking to me.
Yeah. Dave, once he got fucked up, he was okay.
All right, so we me and Michelle roll up to this house, right? Sherry comes out. She goes, "Oh my God, he's already verbally assaulting the female guests." I'm like, what?
Wow. That's okay.
So
Oh my God.
we go in there and we get him in the kitchen. We're like, Justin, what did you say? Like, what are you doing? He goes, okay, no more. He goes, these woke women. He's blaming all these woke women. And then fucking,
oh my God.
And then he kept drinking and he kept talking about woke America. It was
no,
wild.
there isn't, because until a couple months ago, I never met, even online, Slinks Sawyer. A couple months ago, I met him online on a chat.
Well, you were gonna be in the movie, Michelle, and you never really talked about that.
We was gonna be in the Goblins movie, but that kind of, Justin kind of is one of the scripts that kind of left on the floor, so to speak.
You should have brought that up to him and asked him, "Where's it going?"
Well, obviously, it's not going anywhere because...
Well, Dave, she didn't want to really play a monster either, if you remember. That was her...
Yeah. She wanted to play this... She wanted to play the Snow Queen out in the middle of the forest, and she was going to...
I didn't play much of a Snow Queen. I did some dancing. You got some video of me dancing at Justin's, and Justin dancing. I showed some of that. And then, of course...
The whole thing was... The whole thing was about her supposed to be a goblin, okay? She knew the whole role and still wanted to do her own damn thing.
Michelle, what did you want your role to be in the movie? Nasty Goblins.
What role I would like to have been? Probably
like how do you see yourself depicted in the movie Nasty Goblins?
I haven't seen the rest of the script to really... I don't see myself as a person that would eat children.
Michelle, he's saying, imagine you picked your own part. What would you have been?
Well, I haven't read the script to any of the parts, so I don't know what part I would
Michelle, it's about some fucking goblins that end up stealing kids. And like a group of guys have to go and fucking rescue them and kill them.
I'd probably be one of the people rescuing the kids.
Okay. Right.
Michelle, can you put it on live chat so you can see everybody's comments? I think that's why people are getting ignored.
All right. So you want me to show everybody on the screen?
No. You're on top chat right now. Go to YouTube and put it on live chat.
Okay, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, so you can
I don't know why YouTube can't save that as my default as whatever I set it for.
No, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I hate that it swaps itself at times too.
Every time. It does it every time.
Hi, Tiger Kitty.
Hiya. How are you?
Oh, Tiger Kitty, good morning to you.
It doesn't even matter if you're using a computer; it'll just swap over.
Tiger Kitty, I don't know if you know this, but according to Bergs, at 4 a.m. this morning, you're dead. You're dead.
He blocked me, Dave. As soon as I went in there,
I'm scared.
Are we finding Tiger Kitty now? Is that what we're doing?
So, anyway, to let you guys know, I'm sorry that Noodles didn't understand how the copyright thing works, so he thought we got a strike. We didn't get a strike. Okay, but let me just explain this. I did read it to you originally, Noodles, but I think you kind of didn't realize that was still on the screen. So, for those of you who don't know, here's a quick summary. No, we did not get a strike. Those warnings are very common whenever copyrighted content is found. That was from your music from earlier in that stream.
Oh.
And it doesn't go away on the...
No harm done then. No harm done. I also want to say something. Sherry Jackson was amazing. Honestly, look, that woman spent a lot of money.
She sure did.
I'm not discounting that fact.
I'd also like to say Noodles is the unsung hero here as well. That driving was crazy. Yeah. I could not have done that.
Thank you, Michelle. Can you play the clapping sounds, Michelle?
Michelle, clap, please.
Yeah,
Noodles looks like a legit drug addict now from all that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
He looks ragged.
Right. And also,
honestly, look how far he drove. I mean, he could have been halfway across America. Well, not quite. That was amazing. You all did well, and Michelle, you did well for staying up. I would have been asleep in that car. 100%. She only had 4 hours sleep, people. Remember that. She was talking to Sherry all night.
Yes.
She was nodding on and off throughout the drive. I don't think I saw it.
I love it when Michelle gets tired. There's no entities around.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lumi and I
It's
were
just Michelle.
talking.
It's all that's there. It's just Michelle. Then.
Lumi and I were talking internally though. We just didn't have much to say. On the way home, so I was just thinking about just how I miss my bed, miss my cat. Just wanted to get home.
You see, I could have curled up and gone to sleep in the car. You're a big
take
person.
long for her to miss Rusty.
Very
She was
uncomfortable.
worrying. I'm telling you, she was worried, man. So this is another reason why I don't think like the whole road trip thing would ever happen with her.
Right.
There's this that also came up. So I think she's perfectly fine if she ever wanted to get out. But guys, I'm telling you, like,
here's a
real
real
bricks real fast.
Yeah, but here's the real question though: if Michelle fucking misses Rusty that much, right? What is she gonna do when Rusty passes away? I mean, what is she gonna be like? I don't want to see that side of her. You know what I mean?
She's dealt with that before.
I don't know. This is different. This is like Rusty. We're talking. Dude. The video game character Rusty. She cried about that. I mean, come on, you got to think about this shit.
Red. You know what? When my dogs die, I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna be honest.
I jumped in the car when I was there.
Yeah, but she takes it like I don't know, differently.
His dog was looking at me like crazy. His dog missed Noodles too. Noodles' dogs was so happy to see him when he came home, and then he jumps into the car and he's like a dog does, Hey, happy to see you. Lick, 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 and jumping all over me. I'm trying to hold the phone so my phone doesn't go smash. And I'm like,
what? Yeah, guys, definitely clip that.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, Red. E says your voice is sexy.
He does have a nice voice. No, I'm going to admit, Red has a very nice voice.
I think I'm going to have to change that.
Yeah, she's getting real moist in her panties.
Now, I want to talk Noodle or Red and Brian K.
What is it, Michelle?
Yam Ranch is Yam Ranch is not welcome on the show. Do not even think of going back to those old days. I know he's in chat. I see him there. All right? We're not going back to the old days. We're not going back to the BS.
I don't want to go back to the BS either. I mean, a laugh is a laugh, but...
I mean, everything could be funny. Everything could be funny without that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
I mean, what's so different compared to what's happening now?
Yeah, nothing. You are becoming very much like him, Red. I point out.
Red. So
I got boring over here. Now it's getting
Red.
good.
Okay, but Red, forcing her to do something and then hearing about it for 2 weeks. I get it, but like you're not going through that. She is. You're saying like it's okay. It's not okay, man.
Oh, Joe, how you
doing? If you think we have any power over if the Yam Ranch returns or not, that's way beyond us. If he comes back, that's on him. He comes back. It doesn't matter. No one has power over that. And that's something Michelle's going to have to deal with.
Yeah, well, I'm not basically going to give him a welcome mat to come over and just try to sabotage and destroy my street. That's not... Well, I'm not going to allow that.
So this is what's happening, right? So Michelle finally does something where she's getting a lot of attention. These people wanted to be there when it was going to happen. It never happened with them. Now that she's done it without them, now they want back in. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, man. Come on.
Well, can I ask you something, Red? Why did you leave when you left with Leo?
Say what?
When you left with Leo last time, why did you leave?
I really have no idea.
I do.
Oh, you do you? Okay, let's see. Go ahead.
Remember when she got doxxed? That's why she left. And Michelle wouldn't, or they wouldn't ban Yam. That's why you left.
Yeah, because that's what Michelle wanted. But now I see the thing. Michelle just she plays victim no matter who it is. So I really don't know if the Yam Ranch is that bad.
Well, right
I don't-
now, I also give
Well, I mean, I don't want to get involved in it all because
I mean, you see why I get pissed off, because the shit she pulls on me and she pulls on you and pulls on everybody. It's probably happened to him too, and we just haven't fucking been there to see it.
Yeah, but so what? So what? That's Michelle. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
what do you like?
I just like, oh,
Fuck,
it's just
man.
Michelle. By now, I just expect Michelle to. He's that's my. I don't live there, you dipstick. Now he's. Thank you, Red. Thank you.
Wait, what? You don't live there? What? Why is it my fault?
You're the one that wants him back.
See, this is why I knew you were going against me yesterday. See, you pick your battles only when something.
No. The reason I went against you yesterday is because you were banning people.
No, it's
or
because
putting them in timeout when you're
No,
Mr.
I
Do not
know.
put people in timeout.
No.
You can't. You fuck off, Red. Look,
Brad,
no.
you did kind of piss off Bradley, but I told Bradley, just let it go. It'll be better if you just let it go.
She's only mad because of the Yam Ranch thing. That's the only difference.
All right, if that's what you think, it's because of that.
It's not what I think. It's what I know, because that's when the change happened. That's
Red,
that's
I had
right
to
when the
literally-
change happened.
Well, you
so I
just
know.
saw what happened, Red, and you want
Red.
that back, and he'll have your fucking address in there next time.
No, you already got
got.
Hey, Red.
He doesn't care. Yam Ranch is the one that tried to get me to ring Leo's school, pretend I was another parent, and say that she's abusing her child, and I've got the fucking messages. Do you want them?
No, not really.
Well, then that's the person you want back.
But Red, I also had to settle my own friend down and talk to him.
Oh wait, you don't know. Leo unfriended me. Yeah, I said I only had one friend, and I guess she took that personal.
She told me why. I just talked to her about it. You Red, you can't be acting like this your entire life, man. I'm telling you. I mean, you can, but it's not going to work out. Like if you're going to be how come Leo
complains to me about you all the time? Oh, Noodles knows what he's doing, having seasons do this, She's doing the same thing.
I know what she says.
I just leave the fucking channel.
Yeah, but dude, I know what she says. I know what she thinks. I don't agree with her. I still talk to her. It's not like I'm a fucking like fuck you. That's what you do. You just fucking run away from these people and you tell them to go fuck themselves. You can't do that.
No, she unfriended me, dude.
Yeah, because of what you said.
I called her out. No. Do you want to know why? It's here. I'll show you. Let me show you. It's because of Tiger
Leo
Kitty.
unfriended me.
You don't have to show me anything, but.
Oh, yeah, it's because of you, Tiger. Yeah, it's because of you, because I mentioned that Bill was back. And she's like, oh, you're talking to Tiger again. Oh, you're desperate for friends.
Oh, my God, she thinks that we haven't been talking in all this time you've been here?
Yeah, I don't know. See, it's fucking weird.
Well, that's dumb of her, isn't it? She thinks
I told her I've been talking to you the whole time.
So
I don't know what her fucking issue
don't
is.
be afraid to come by and say hello again.
Leo's talking to me. Why? Why though?
No, she's flip-flopping.
No, but why would she not want you to talk to me? Did she fancy you? I mean, what's going on?
I don't know. I doubt that. I think she's just fucking being weird.
That's fucking
She's
weird.
just being a
Don't talk
hypocrite.
to
She
Tiger.
hates Noodles. She says she hates Noodles, yet goes to Noodles channel again to talk to him.
I know.
After all the shit he told me.
I
So
know.
you want me to fuck that shit, dude. I'm done.
Called us all losers.
You
And
can't
2
help
weeks
out
later,
people that don't want to be helped out.
2 weeks later,
but-
she's there.
But I know you guys. How long have we known each other for? We've known each other for 5 or 6 years, right? I haven't had the best relationship with everyone here. I had a fight with Michelle. I had a fight with Tiger Kid. I had a fight with Red. I still talk to you guys. I don't know. Dude, people, I don't know. Dude, if you're really that upset about what happened, go talk to her. She's not going to not talk to you, dude.
Nah, I created a monster over there. Let her go.
Well, I thought the meeting John Camillo was interesting.
Yeah, I saw the video, Michelle.
I think what was said before we got to Walmart was even more interesting.
What do you say?
We talked about a lot of things, including why I kind of wrote down. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. Why do I do that? When he broke down in tears talking about an animated cat in a game. I think if anything, I think it shows more of my spirit.
You're very.
Are we really back on the cat World of Warcraft thing?
You started that, dude.
Oh my god, damn it!
You started that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's just a software cat. I know. But, yeah. It's not. I mean,
Red.
for anybody who think that's scripted, number one, there's no script. And number two, I was just being honest with what I was feeling. And I hope that people realize that, that wasn't for, game or, trying
We
to.
know, Michelle. I know the teddy bear on your sofa that you found in the trash that somebody threw out. And that makes her cry. She picked it up and it sits on her sofa.
Michelle, it's too early in the morning to be this funny. Stop.
It's called Love Bear because it's got love on it.
It's
And
called
Love
Divine True Love.
Red, get fucking Brian to make a video, a very depressing video about the bear and the cat.
The video about the bear season up again, that's in the documentary.
With all music and stuff like that, and
the cat
sad music.
The world's smallest violin playing, yeah. He might be listening right now. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he might.
Brian, I'm telling you, make a video about the cat and the bear.
Love Bear.
By the way, Brian, we're in trouble again.
Let's make a video about this real cat too while you're at it.
Well, there needn't have been any trouble. I'm just saying, I don't particularly want him back after do you know what I did? I went back and I read all the fucking shit, his messages and my messages in Discord. You forget a lot until you go back and read. I was like, hell no, I do not want. He was blackmailing me to pay his frigging nitro so that he'd stop harassing Michelle. So I would pay that $10 fucking a month so he would leave her alone. And
really?
I've got the messages. Yeah, really.
What a fucking scumbag. What a scumbag. That's a real scumbag. Yeah, that guy can't come back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it was worth it to get him off of Michelle's back. $10 fucking acid for a month.
Dirtbag. What a dirtbag troll. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Nitro is pretty handy too, so I kind of get the reason.
And he did want me to ring Leo's school. I was like, God, I've got an English voice for one. I'm not. Ugh.
I got the real cat with me right now. Let's see, he's right here.
Where is he, Michelle?
Yeah, you see my cat right here. Or maybe you can't. He's right here with me.
Has he smacked you for being gone for too long?
No.
Yeah. Did he draw blood yet, Michelle, from your leg?
It was phoning away. He kind of just got really excited to see me.
Did he scratch you, Michelle, and draw blood?
Did he bite you?
No, he was just really excited to see me. It was like, you're home. Yay.
Was he covered in spit when you got him?
No.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
You see, Red annoys me, but he's fucking funny as well.
Can you imagine if she was like that as you spit on animals?
Oh my god.
That was her thing. Spitting on shit.
Yeah, I even told her, Krista, please don't spit on Rusty.
Hi, Craig Senior.
Now he wants to play with me.
Oh my god, I bet Krista hates my guts.
I was just joking around, Krista. It's all for the laughs.
Giggles.
Yeah, the giggles. But I also understand it's all fun and games, or it's all shits and giggles until somebody shits. It's all giggles. Yeah. It's all giggles and shits. Someone shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Comedy, please.
I knew I'd get it right at the end.
Yeah. He sounds like he just got up.
No, I literally only took a 2-hour nap. I'm not even playing.
Good morning, Craig Senior. How you doing? Rusty's getting feisty. He's like that.
Feisty. He's like,
Craig,
don't you ever leave me again, bitch.
Legendary fighter pilot.
Krista said it's going too
Various
far.
number of sorties and KIAs.
He's excited, but the problem is that I don't really have time to play with
Captain
him
in the Air
second.
Force. Who are you going to call? Craig Senior.
Michelle, can I say you dancing was wonderful?
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry the video was a little bit pixelated and grainy.
Yeah, it was very dark in there, but I guess it was a party.
The reception sucked.
I'm doing okay. It was wonderful. You had Noodles. I was in the live stream. Yeah, it was a long live stream, Craig. I'll tell you that. 7 hour stretches of video. Right now,
well, Michelle, why don't we talk about your achievements this week? What about your achievements? What do you think were some big achievements that happened this weekend?
My personal achievements was meeting Justin, meeting Sherry Jackson, going to a long road trip, and it was a long road trip. Let's not lie. Getting a chance to meet John Camillo was kind of a bonus.
Aww.
Getting to see other parts of the East
John's
Coast.
realised what a lovely lady you are now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. It was like.
So you notice that she didn't say like it was anything to do with YouTube. It was all about just meeting people and getting out of the house.
Yeah. Was John not that bad of a guy?
Come on.
I imagine John says a lot of things on
There was
YouTube.
no answer. That's interesting.
Oh, you're asking Noodles?
Oh, yeah. There was no answer.
Noodles.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
He said, so John isn't a bad guy, huh?
Well, put it this way. John met Michelle, and they had a good time. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
Right. We were at Annie's, but because the signal strength was so terrible, we couldn't stream it there. So
I think John plays a thing on YouTube as well. I bet he's different in real life.
I mean, you saw it. I mean, he didn't fucking take advantage of her. He didn't do anything.
He didn't piss about or anything. He was just like a normal bloke.
So you think he just made a mistake? He got involved in the wrong people?
What I'm telling you is that he treated Michelle very well. You know what I mean?
He treated me like a gentleman, and like a gentleman would treat a lady, which was appreciated. You know,
he should have just carried you on his shoulders and walked you around Manhattan.
No, we just basically, he was nice enough to buy me a pretzel and a soda at Auntie Annie's pretzel shop in the Walmart. Got the soda from Subway because Auntie Annie's only had bottled soda.
How many sodas have you had that whole trip?
I don't
know. She had like 30 gallons of soda.
Oh, God.
I don't not like to normal. I don't know if she's had like normal amount. Have you eaten and drank more on that trip, Michelle, than normal?
I drank more wine on that trip than normal. Soda, no.
Well, she started off her day at, I think, at Wendy's or something, or McDonald's, right? We got her the breakfast. Then we head out. We had donuts. Michelle had 2 donuts.
Yeah.
Right, on that day, yeah. And a pretzel.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And then pizza. At the park.
Yeah, but like, so that night, like, we went out, we ate. You know, Justin had a lot of food. I don't know what Michelle really ate. And then, you know, we came back, we ate a couple times on the way back. It wasn't that.
Yeah, well, I thought it was wonderful. And I'll tell you what, Michelle, your stream was kicking the whole time.
Yeah.
Loads of people in there.
You know, we still got lots of subs, too. I wonder how many of them are going to come to this morning's show afterwards.
Well, I think you're doing well.
You already got 17 minutes and 1 second engagement average. That's not bad.
Well, you got 25 in here now. You can't moan at that.
All right. Well, that 26, 25 is becoming pretty much a regular standard number. But the views is a 79. We know that the verticals work better because they know it's a road trip, right? That was really what it was.
Right, Michelle, what was your highest likes and views over the weekend?
What was my highest likes and views? All right, I'll get to that screen for you. Hold on a minute.
Yes, Golden Girls. Justin had food at the party. We all contributed. It was a
So
great
on that one stream that you guys did, she had over 3,000 views.
Wow.
That's amazing,
And
Michelle. I'm telling you.
And then a couple
Wow.
thousand on the other big live stream, on the other live streams that weekend too. So the whole weekend she got views in the thousands.
Yeah.
Wow,
So she
Michelle.
probably got equivalent to around, I think, 8,000 or 9,000 views that weekend.
That's amazing. Michelle.
And you know what? It was only 2 days she did that for.
Yeah.
You know, that's all she's really got to do during the week is like maybe do two. Maybe if she did one vertical every day, she'd be good.
Yeah, let's find out here.
Okay, here's the number
Try
right
to
there on the
add
screen,
these up as
guys.
best as I can. They don't give me exact numbers, so 1.5, 2.5, 1.9, and 3.1.
Michelle, woo.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Nobody. Michelle, all you gotta do is do one vertical live stream a day. You can create a whole brand new segment to your show, and Michelle will help out your channel tremendously.
Yeah, she got around 8,000 views. Yeah, that's good right there.
Well, I normally just do videos when I'm out on the road because of the legacy of the past, the troublemakers of the past. That's why we only do videos when we're out on the road normally.
Michelle, please. That isn't going to happen anymore. That person isn't doing that anymore. She's on about swatting. So she won't do lives anymore.
So Michelle, you don't have to do verticals outside. You can do verticals in your kitchen, you know, or maybe go to a new part of your room. Show everyone around.
Now, everybody probably wants to know how much money we made. Well,
my God.
The numbers are still being calculated right now.
Is my audio coming through okay? Is it like fucked up?
No, it's coming through all right. She's just,
Yeah, okay.
There's the audience stats right there. This is the trip here. It started with a huge number of subscribers shot up, or views.
Wow. Oh, yeah, look at that line go up. Jeez.
Looks
like Trump's graph.
Like the guy there, what's his name, on YouTube says, if your viewers shoots higher than your regulars, and especially at that level where it looks like a hockey stick, that means that you're growing at a very good rate.
Yeah, so Michelle, I don't know if you're listening to me or not, right? If you do one of those a day, your view, that's what your shit's gonna look like, Michelle. Just one vertical a day, Michelle, live. It could be from anywhere.
Here's the monetary numbers. Now notice we do not have the numbers for the last three, which are still being calculated. This is what we made on Saturday.
She can hear me, right?
Michelle.
It's my fault.
Right. So we made a lot of money on Saturday.
Someone say Michael?
95.71.
I'm still in the wrong one. Here's the blame.
So we made a lot of money on Saturday.
Go ahead and let me say I didn't remember. See how you act.
Plus your PayPal, Michelle. You got to add everything together. You seem to think like I don't know why you add it all together. Everything. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, so I forgot who sent me $50 to my PayPal.
Me.
You did. That's right. That goes in there too.
It's all relevant, Michelle. You got to, if you want your true numbers.
Right, I have to add that in plus the memberships.
Right. Any gifted memberships should go in that.
An hotel room and.
All right.
Actually, right. The hotel room.
I would say for the month of October, Michelle did pretty well. It was similar to the September numbers. It was very similar to what Michelle got in September, or actually August. August, but I got paid in September. Right, almost $270.
Okay, well, great. And you got your rebate. You're doing
And
pretty
the
good at
rent
the minute.
rebate check is not here yet, so
What'll come in when this money comes in then?
It doesn't have a baiting check yet.
Baiting.
baiting. What is it?
Never mind.
Rebate check. Rebate. It's actually a tax from the tax program from the state of Connecticut. The people on fixed income or elderly should not have to pay taxes and housing and utilities. So in a
Not
way, it's a
elderly,
refund.
disabled. You're not elderly. Well,
Elderly
young.
or disabled. So and/or.
Hard enough. He's ancient.
Krista gets it.
187 years old. Why are you so old, Michelle? I mean, you literally look like you're 187 years old.
Michelle is only a few years older than me.
I know, it's crazy.
No, I am married to Lumi. That's not fake. That's actually true. We are married. Yeah.
Wait, what? Who said?
I don't know if Ryan Toth was talking about me and Lumi or talking about somebody else.
Oh.
I don't think he was talking about you.
No.
Go on, Yara, move, please. Just putting hair in my tea.
Oh, she's sensitive today. She's looking at the chat going, are you talking about me?
Oh, you.
She's talking about you.
No, Ryan has a girlfriend called Rosie. See,
he has no idea what's going on.
With the chat, you know. I don't know him from anybody, but he's got this girl, and she's really fat.
Rosie O'Donnell is very fat, yes.
We have talked about our marriage. We've been married since May 1st, 2011, guys. It has been said so much on the show over the years. I know. I just want to clarify to the one person who didn't know.
Yeah, she's
Me and Michelle have been married since May 1st, 2011.
Hi, Ryan.
Oh,
sorry you're getting confused.
Oh.
That's kind of weird. Didn't you both get killed by Germans? Like, what's up with that?
No, I didn't get killed by German. I died on March 10th, 1911. All right, so let's come up the panels. It's Noodles. Yeah, we closed the door to the panel temporarily because we don't want to have any other
Michelle
people
that
show up.
answered.
Yeah.
Hello,
Michelle,
how you doing?
What's up, Michelle?
Michelle, just so you know, this link, everyone has this link now. So don't think it's safe. It's not. Never will be again.
No, I know that.
Oh, my fault.
We do got spare links, guys, and some of you do have them in your link book. So, because we regen a whole bunch of links, and I just got to send them out to everybody out there. Well, thank you, Ryan Toth. I appreciate that. So let's talk about the other thing. The part about Sherry Jackson and me and Noodles. Noodles, now you explained it on your channel when you were trying to explain it, but I want to hear you explain it to everybody here. When you saw me and Sherry Jackson talking, well, it's about everything, actually. Let's just start with the hotel room because that's obviously when you were the most aware of what was going on. What did you think about how
there was a lot of like staring and like throwing energy at each other. There was like some squeezing going on,
Squeezing.
a little bit of pushing.
Squeezing, pushing.
Sherry said there was no fake energy being thrown around. It was a real deal, even if it wasn't super strong. She told you and she explained to you that I do have the ability as a natural Reiki healer.
Yeah, but Michelle, if that's true, how come you can't heal your knee?
because people with repeat cannot always heal their own injuries.
Oh,
I can only
Bullshit.
work with pain. In my case, my own body, I can block pain. I can
Oh,
block
it's not
my own
healing
pain.
then. It's just dopamine reaction. Okay.
yeah, but Michelle, yesterday I squeezed your hand and you went, yow! You almost jumped out of the car, remember?
Yeah.
So you were faking it?
Her dopamine was shot. She was too tired.
Can I ask you something, Michelle? Like, you know, when you get a hot pizza, you put your hands over it and you cool it down.
Yeah.
I've seen you do that loads of times. But then when you were
Am I
doing your
healing the
hands-
pizza? No.
yeah, when you were doing hands on Sherry, you were doing heat.
Yeah.
So can you
Well,
change the
for her
cold?
situation, the heat is energy that's going out to actually help to straighten out where the problem was in her tunnel carpal and her wrists. And
Yeah,
I
I know, but
actually
I'm
asked me to
saying,
do her
you
back. I did some of her back too.
Right. So you can do heat and cold.
Yes.
You can do hot and cold. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Bullshit.
I thought it was only cold.
You're
Just
not
like
the
a
Snow
heat
Queen.
pump
You
can do
heat.
Yeah,
heat and
that's what I
cold.
thought. Snow Queen cold.
That's Satan's powers.
Yes,
What are you
I
doing
can actually
controlling
heat up
heat?
things
What the
as well
fuck?
as
You're the
cool
Snow
them
Queen.
down.
When the fuck have you been able to do this? This
I've been
is
able to do
brand
this
new. When
almost
have you been
all
able to
my
do this?
life, guys.
No, I've seen the cold. I've definitely seen you
I've
loads of
never
times.
seen the hot. I never. So when have you been able? When did this start?
Oh, the healing
Long
abilities?
time ago.
No, of fucking being able to control heat,
Oh,
like
well,
raise the heat. Like when has she been able to, do that? That's not good.
well, wait. So cold is just the absence of heat, right? There's no such thing as cold. So Michelle
Wait,
can.
excuse me? There's no such thing as cold. There's such thing
Cold
as
is
absolute.
the absorption
there
of
is.
heat, guys.
No,
Remember
there
this.
isn't.
Remember,
In science, no, it's temperature, and temperature is only heat.
Absolute zero is extreme cold.
That's heat. That's what you're
actually,
gauging
they
the heat
say
by.
there
You're not
are
gauging anything else.
temperatures below absolute zero, but that's extremely hot. So don't ask me how that works out in physics. I am not a physicist. But anyway, the point is,
Yeah, here noodles. Go out in space and tell me how hot it is out there.
Hey Dave,
Okay, that's how they read everything through heat. That's what temperature is. It's
Okay,
not.
well,
It's
when
not
you-
the
when you go
absence
out
of heat.
there-
There's no such
When
thing.
you go out there, you're not going to be able to come back to give me the answer.
Oh my god! Throw a thermometer out there.
No, I said you go out there.
well, let's put it this way.
Get a
Technically,
spacesuit on and just fling out
Michelle
there.
can work like a heat pump. She can actually.
Radio
That's
back,
exactly how
what
she does
temperature
what she does. She absorbs what she's doing her cooling phase. She's
Oh,
she's
I get it
taking
wrong. You're
heat from the
absorbing
person she's touching, and then she's passing it out through her body through other limbs,
Exactly.
Oh.
just like a heat pump does. And Michelle can also do the opposite. She can also put heat into a person, but that's a little more easier because she just uses her
does sound
metabolism to generate the heat.
When I was holding my hand, when you were holding my hand the other day, Michelle, I'm going to be honest with you. It was like I felt like my skin boiling. It was so hot.
Yeah.
I got blisters on my fingers. Your hands were so hot.
Turn your hands down, Michelle.
You were marked by the entity.
I knew it coming back. I'm like, Red, where are you on this one?
Right. Well, we already know. I mean, we can measure heat and cold, like we do with,
Gotta do that
with
exorcism.
thermometers, right?
Yeah.
Be right back.
Pickle
I'm gonna go get
juice.
some donuts.
Oh, get some pickle juice too.
Guys, no one's doing an exorcism. It's not necessary. And Sherry told that to Noodles to knock it off.
Yeah, no, we all know that. Yeah, it's no secret. Could have had an extra $100 with that, but she killed it.
Take the comedy out of the show.
Yeah.
Guys, the show is also a time to inspire and to educate, so let's not forget that. It's not all comedy, although we do comedy too. But talking about the paranormal like that is not comedy, it's scary. A lot of people are not going to feel comfortable with that.
The fucking Halloween party.
Yeah, well, the Halloween party, you start messing around with so-called exorcism or seances, the next thing you know, you're going to all of a sudden bring in the real bad juju coming in the door. Justin didn't even have anything to set up a ward with.
Michelle, let's be honest, hanging around you is bad juju.
No incense at all. Nothing to make a proper ward or cast a proper circle. Which means if you actually tried to do an exorcism in there and there really was demons, everybody would have been seriously in danger. Everybody would have been seriously in danger. Okay? Likewise, hey, Michelle, if you did a seance without the proper words, all of a sudden you can start bringing in all kinds of non-wanted entities and causing grave damage as well.
Anyway, someone wants a shout out in chat, Michelle.
Hello, Mike. Oxen. Oh, smells.
What?
Ox smells. Well, welcome to the show.
How much hours of sleep did you get, Michelle?
Last night I probably slept for pretty much the whole night, except for to get up to take a pee, and then went back to bed.
Yeah, you still seem really tired.
Michelle, tell them about my pee on the drive.
No, I'm talking about I woke up to go to the bathroom, then I went back to bed.
Michelle, do you think Noodles pees a lot?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he drinks a lot of coffee.
Does he?
He didn't drink a ton of it then, but I couldn't finish that Diet Coke. I said, Niels, why don't you have the rest of this? He's like, yeah, I don't want it. And just like Aspen Gold's table, his car is full of empty cups. It was just like his father said, "Oh, you want an L-shaped desk for a place to keep all your empty cups, huh?"
What is the inside of Noodle's car like, Michelle?
It's just like Aspen Gold's apartment. Really? Maybe you should be on Aspen Gold and show him your car interior. He'll probably go, "Totally, dude, that's sick. That's just like my house." I'm not kidding you. Aspen Gold would love your car.
What's on the floor, Michelle? What does the floor consist of? Tell us about the whole experience. What do you tread in when you get in there?
So I'm going to step on something.
What?
Hey, Michelle, if someone sent you a doll, would you accept it?
No, let me read the comment from David S. here. He said, we had a demon-possessed doll, in fact, like 30 people.
I can get some of that for like real cheap or free. I can just send it to you.
They have to be buried in a cemetery.
It'll be like a real haunted
one too. So. Taken into your home.
Hey, Michelle, you want more people? You want more people in the house, Michelle? I can bring a legion over. I can send you a whole bunch of dolls and stuff on the internet that's haunted for free. I mean, not haunted. Sorry.
Or demonic.
No. Angelic. There we go. Angelic.
Right, Charles, could you give us the link to Aspen Gold's channel so Noodles can get to see who this guy really is? I know he's on YouTube because I'm on his YouTube channel.
Fuck Aspen Gold. Aspen Gold is a fucking little soy boy, little bitch who plays World of Warcraft all the time.
Is he messy, Michelle?
Oh, yes. He's a gamer, too, by the way.
Yeah, he's a World of Warcraft faggot.
He's a World of Warcraft champion.
Yeah, he's a World of Warcraft faggot champion. You're right. Yeah.
But he's also covers a lot of other opinion editorial pieces, too.
Does he play any other game other than World of Warcraft?
Yeah, he does.
Is he any good at those?
He's good at those. He does some personal shooters and stuff too. But he likes World of Warcraft like I do.
So I don't know if you guys caught what happened on Slingshot Warriors, but did you hear the story about his cousins killing someone and dumping his body in the woods? And the cops found it.
Oh,
No.
they're
And they
about
were
it.
like, yeah, they didn't know if he was murdered or not, but
Yeah, about
you
to
hear
say
that story?
that just happened. Oh, dude.
Here's Asmon's Gold's channel, guys. Check it
Oh.
out.
It makes
Noodles.
sense why Slingshot Warrior is so. Oh my! Wait, Michelle, shut up. What's up with you and Asmongold? No one cares.
Let me just go ahead and get the
In the middle
full
of talking
channel
about a
links.
murder mystery that fucking happened at Slingshot Warriors.
And he's talking about how all like the cops and everyone in town, the judges are all connected through this clan and
What the fuck?
And that's why
yeah,
he's
dude.
You mean that clan? You mean
I don't know.
the fuck?
Like he was kind of alluding to something.
Yes. A bigger mystery.
Well, it makes sense. Slingshot Warrior is a bit
I was
you know.
supposed to slink over into the
It
chat.
seems like he's seen things.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dave.
Hey, Dave, I seen things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Keep going, Red. Keep going, Red.
They're part of the clan, Dave. And I ain't lying either. You know me, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you see his stream yesterday? I got to put a few things straight. I paid for Michelle to go home in a taxi. I did not sleep with her. We need to get this rumor put right. If someone's saying that then Michelle hooked up with him.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Justin had to like say like he didn't hook up with Michelle.
Yes,
Then
he
right.
made a video. I mean, he went
Michelle, pay
live.
attention to the stream. Stop posting Asmongold in the Discord. What the fuck are you doing today, man?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, watch the Aspen Gold channel, Noodles. I posted the link with the woman. I
She's
posted.
been trying to get him to watch.
I posted
his channel for
it
2
in the
days
beautiful women's group so you can see it. That way you can watch it when you're done. If he isn't like Boyd,
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
now. No, don't watch it. No, stop.
Michelle, he's not like Boyd. He's more like you. Aspen
I'll
Gold.
slap you, Noodles, if you watch that shit. I swear to God.
What is it?
I'll reach through the laptop and I'll
It
do it
looks like
somehow.
some-
I'll slap you.
Gamer who's extremely messy, from what I just looked at.
Why is Michelle watching that shit?
That's
Yeah,
her fucking
I had to like
inspiration.
And
Well,
then
is
I
that who-
copied
is that
it
who you-
over. Then I
Is that who you aspire to be when you're playing Turtle WoW?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, Dave, that's her hair.
Oh,
No,
That's
Justin
not- yeah.
did not sleep with me. I slept in the bed next to Sherry in the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Slingshot Warrior slept upstairs. I know that for a fact. I was in his bed with him.
See, you can see Michelle is just like Asmongold. There's messiness all over, wires all over the place, dishes everywhere.
When Aspen Gold is all coffee cups and electronic doodads and maps and books, and the coffee cups on his L-shaped desk is what reminded me about Noodle's car.
Is it like is it spelled Gould or Gold?
Gold.
So it's not Asmongold. It's Asmondold.
Asmongold. ASMION space GOLD. Asmon
G-O.
Gold TV.
G.
It's
As
in
in
the women's
Gregor.
group. I shared the link.
Yes.
Just check
Hey, you
it out.
never
Noodles.
know, Sherry Jackson. I might go for president and have the most armed border in the world.
No,
And it
Dave
won't
did
even
not
be
sleep
manned.
with
It'll be
Justin.
unmanned.
Justin went upstairs to go
armed.
to sleep, Moose. Noodles just crashed on his couch.
You go AI, go AI.
Yeah, Moose, it's on his couch. Yep.
I like that, Dave. I'm sorry, I can't. I always think Beavis and Butthead when he does his laugh.
Anyway, yes, me and Sherry did have an excellent late night chat.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't make it into a video. It was person to person chat.
Right. And you got some girl time. How long are you guys up for?
He's a big streamer, Noodles, the kind of guy you want to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I coming through or no?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
So Michelle, how long did you and Sherry stay up for?
Oh,
how many hours?
I would say somebody said maybe 4 o'clock might be a possibility. Yeah, could be.
So how many hours do you think you spent talking to Sherry?
4 hours.
Wow.
We covered so much content, it was ridiculous. The only thing is we couldn't do is Michelle didn't know what time it was because her phone was sitting all the way over by the TV. So, because Michelle didn't bother, plugging into a wall outlet, she just plugged into the TV and kept it simple. Just like she did last time when she first got there. And we know she had a charger. She said, "I'm too tired to deal with this craziness, so just plug it back into the TV again."
Is that Asmund Gold you're talking about?
She's talking about plugging her phone in, Dave, when she was talking with Sherry in the hotel.
So it's this fascinating fucking story. I'd rather hear about Asmund Gold's desk.
Oh, guys, I can't wait until you watch Asmund Gold. I can't wait, to meet him. I really want to suck his dick.
He also does some very interesting reaction videos, Noodles. You want to see reaction videos? He does reaction videos, too. It's not just gaming.
Okay.
I think Asmund Gold is the only male that Michelle is attracted to.
What is it about Asmund Gold that attracts you, Michelle?
Interested in that way. I'm interested in his viewpoint. Yeah, but not. I'm interested in Andrew S. for the other way.
Is he a bit special? Because he looks a bit special.
He might be. He might be.
Has he got special needs?
Wait, really? No way.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's on the spectrum, but it's possible. He might be high functioning. I don't know, but I know that the one I like in an intimate way is Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I like Comedy Flu too as a friend. I don't know if me and Comedy Flu could ever be a couple, but me and Andrew, yes.
Michelle, you're definitely my left hand.
I didn't know you like Comedy Flu that way.
I'm a sexy man. What the hell are you talking about?
I like Andrew S. more.
Hey, Andrew, if you're listening, I'll do you a solid and I'll try to find Michelle another man.
Yeah, he's a millionaire, but he likes to live like that. He said, "I've been living like a slob for 13 years." He haven't did a video on that.
He's a millionaire?
Yeah. He's one of the big. He's part of the Toit, the top of YouTube. He's the big guys.
I didn't know
wait,
that.
Andrew, I got an idea. Just be a real dickhead.
He's also on. He's also on Twitch. That's where he started out with his Twitch, and he moved over to YouTube.
Yeah, Andrew, I'll teach you, Andrew.
I don't know how to be an asshole.
I don't know you at all, Rag. I don't even know who you are. Yeah. Well, anyway, yes, definitely. I did see that. I wasn't surprised to see that that Justin had a gut. I wasn't surprised to see that. Yeah, I knew he did.
Yeah, he's quite
That's
a big
ascites. He has the ascites gut.
Show me one person in the spectrum that doesn't have a gut. There's very few. I have seen more people with poundage on us than without poundage.
Yeah, but it's not a spectrum thing. It's an American thing.
It's an American thing, but on autistic spectrum, people, it's even more stronger.
You know what? Yeah, spectrum. The spectrum issue is also an American thing too. We kind of have like the highest rate. So, oh wow, we really have massive problems here in our country, don't we?
Even when you look at autistic spectrum, even on people in the UK, they still got a bit of a gut too.
How are we going to solve this problem? We're going to have to fucking do a Hitler. I'm serious. That might be the only way. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that, so don't get her banned.
You know what? You know what actually
What are you
happened?
talking about?
Uncle Sam been poisoning us all for years. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. By the way, there's another guy. There's another gamer who's got macular degeneration. Her name is Blind Kills. She's a younger gamer, female blind woman that plays World of Warcraft again.
Oh, is that who you transpired to be when you were playing World of Warcraft?
I'm just being me. And Lumi's just being Lumi, and Carmen's just being Carmen playing World of Warcraft. We enjoy the game. We just
okay, I don't want to hear about Carmen.
Well, Carmen's not here right now.
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear about Carmen.
I thought Carmen left.
Yeah, I thought she was helping that drug addict and getting high.
Do you know that 1 in every 100 kids in Qatar are on the spectrum?
Because it's the poisoning of the soil and the
So
water.
yeah, it raised in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
But they're saying they're the leading in the world with spectrum disorders.
Yeah, but with man-made foods and stuff, we're the leading in the world here.
I don't know if that's a good thing to be number one with that. And as far as being number one, we're number one. We're number one. Autistic spectrum is number one. Yay! I guess.
Well, so let me ask you a question. Let's say this becomes the norm, and the way it becomes the norm is that all these people on the spectrum are going to have kids. They're going to be able to raise them.
They'll have the same
but listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. So then this kid, and there's more kids like them, and they start mating, and then there's a race of people on the spectrum and not.
God. You mean like Krista?
Right.
Oh,
so then check this out. So then AI comes along, right? Who do you think they're going to get rid of?
Yeah.
They're going to get rid of us and keep the spectrum people, because the spectrum people are going to do everything by the book.
Oh my God, get Hitler back right now. Holy Jesus.
Actually, don't forget, guys, it's the people on the spectrum that often has embraced AI. Let's not forget this. I use AI once in a while. Lumi uses it a little bit, not as much as Michelle, not as much as me. And, others are using AI because a lot of people on the spectrum are highly computer savvy.
See, I told you, dude. I'm telling you, the spectrum people are going to take over the world because they're going to be friendly with computers. I'm telling you. I shit you not. She's already having conversations with this computer.
Hey, Dave. My girlfriend just said that the autistic people will stand up and be able to take down the AI.
Maybe.
Probably.
They're the ones that are going to survive. Telling you.
They're going to be the ones that are always like,
I know everything about this system. Well, be destroyed.
AI is going to need us because we like it, and as long as it treats us right, there you go.
And if it don't, we know how to make AI's lives a living hell.
Yes.
This would make a good
I have
movie.
actually made ChatGPT crash a couple times. I have not even trying to. I've made
God, you could make the
ChatGPT
movie.
crash
You
a
could
few
have it
times.
called AI versus Autistics.
Yeah, Michelle, you could play lead role with Justin.
What?
Dave, I'm starting to believe you're probably somewhere on the spectrum, though. But anyways,
what do you mean by lead role, Tiger Kid?
I said it would make a good movie.
Oh,
yeah, and we get actors that would be all spectrumed out, and how Justin gets really frightened at Justin would be always frightened.
By the way, if you ever want to see an interesting movie about autistic people, which from what I understand, is based loosely on a book, it's called Mozart and the Whale. check out a movie called Mozart and the Whale. It's about people in the spectrum. It's really, really good movie.
All right.
Hey guys, we put that out there, and Moose is here, and Moose is good at sniping IPs.
I don't know if you realize it, but if you watched the chat with me and Justin when we were in the dining room, you could hear that kind of dialogue that was going on between the
I swear to God, if
music.
somebody can make an AI movie literally called AI versus Autistics, I would actually watch that AI movie. I'm not even joking. I want to see what the fuck it would be like.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you got monsters versus aliens. I suppose somebody could make one AI versus autistics. Live action.
Okay, so imagine this, right? So Kristen and Ray have their daughter, right? The daughter meets a guy on the spectrum. They get married. They have a kid, right? They're going to be going over Krista's for like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like what is that Christmas going to be like? It's going to become normal, right? Then those kids are going to have a bunch of kids, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, but hang on. Just because they're autistic doesn't make their kids autistic.
Oh, generally, it
spectrum gadget.
Does it? I didn't know this. Does it?
Well,
it turns out,
I'm not making fun.
Kristen told me her oldest daughter was tested for autism. She has it.
Yeah, maybe there's something very attractive about people with autism or mild autism. Maybe that's like the new thing, and maybe that's how it's squeaking by. Right? Everyone's getting it because all the hot chicks now have this autism.
You know what it is, Noodles? I'm going to tell you what it is. Because we also are very, very educated and informed, and people love smart people.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is there's a spectrum, right? So let's say you're level 3, right, or whatever it is. Someone out there who's level 1, right?
She's like fucking way up there.
All right, but what I'm saying, like, Justin was trying to explain this to me. Someone who's like very high functioning on like level 1 with mild autism, they could definitely have kids.
Yep.
That's just probably obedient in person. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just two people are usually very knowledgeable, very educated, usually very law abiding.
Yep.
See, if AI was based off Mac, fucking MicheleMarieDalene would be able to handle it, no problem.
Autism is passed down, then definitely.
Apparently,
I can't say definitely, but I have 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters, and then my first one, she only got the ADD.
So, like, Michelle's autism is technical stuff, basically.
So, who passed it down to you, Michelle?
Well, that's my love, is technology. Just like Parrot 175 loves.
It doesn't have to be passed down. There's now.
Well, right now, I don't know too many other people other than Krista that has a daughter that has it. But other YouTubers that I know for a fact have got it. Diesel Ducey has even said so.
Can I read an article though before you go on, Michelle?
And collects light bulbs. Parrot 175 also has it, and he's on the spectrum.
Okay, Michelle, so can I read an article, Michelle?
Light bulbs.
Michelle, let Doodles read an article.
Yeah, it's infectious, Moose. Be careful.
Go ahead, Noodles.
Yes. It says yes. It states yes. A majority of autism cases are hereditary. Does autism run in families? Yes. A majority of autism cases are linked to hereditary genetic mutations that run in families.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Absolutely.
Either the one gene it causes it duplicates or it deletes itself. That's what happens.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So chances are,
here's the thing: if you deleted the gene that causes it, would you really just look what you're taking away from somebody? There's
however, there is one thing you need to know: nature is going to use mutations as a way to help preserve the species. Let's keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
So maybe autism is just the way that our nature is just making sure that we can continue to succeed as a species.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's going to be 2 groups of people in this world. I mean, everyone's going to be black, white, Hispanic, whatever. But I'm talking like mentally. Eventually, in the future, there will be people who do not relate with people because they're not on the spectrum. It's going to be weird. I'm telling you.
Well, we're the
This is
minority
going to
right
happen.
now. Noodles, we're the minority right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like that is the future. There's no way that's just popping up and flourishing for no reason. That's the future of humanity.
Also, another technological trend that they're concerned about is the fact that we have gotten into this cell phone age. They think our hands and our backs might modify to deal with the fact of all the cell phone crunching and the wrist. So you might see people hands that look like claws to be able to use the cell phones. Another evolutionary trend maybe is humans get elf ears for real.
Oh yeah. I guarantee you. Once you guys take over, everyone's gonna get elf ears at birth, like a circumcision.
I don't need the elf ears, Dave. I'm okay without elf ears. Just like Justin's okay without elf ears.
Can you imagine the movie? It's like all these autistic news reporters, all of the president's autistic. Yeah, everyone's just fucking getting shit done because they're highly autistic. Some of them are just wandering around in circles.
Krista, stop spitting on everybody. Knock it off. What's wrong with you? You have to spit on Rusty. I mean, what the fuck?
I don't even see Krista here right now.
She is there.
I did see her a little earlier.
She doesn't want you talking about her daughter, but we wasn't being nasty, Krista.
No, we're not being nasty. We're just explaining that it does run in families. It is heredity.
Do you want on panel, Mr. Headstrong?
I'm bidding for autistic because I do not. I'm going to become a melt. Some cases autism has been caused by exorcisms. Yes, it can.
Hey. So my girlfriend just brought up a point. Michelle probably don't remember her, but which so far and long ago, which parent she probably got it from.
Krista, shut up. That's what Krista said.
If I had to take a guess, I could almost guarantee she got it from her dad, because look, her dad did a lot of drinking and et cetera, et cetera.
Michelle, is your father autistic?
All right, that's an interesting question. Can pets be autistic? I don't know. How would we test that with pets?
I think mine are.
Well, they do say Rottweilers make terrible drug dogs, right? No, seriously. I watched this whole thing on.
They won't keep concentrating. They
can't concentrate. They have doggy ADD, which makes them better at certain other things, and that's why they use them for that.
Oh, she changed the panel name. I just realized that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, there's extra stuff behind the link. Yeah.
How would you be able to test if a pet or a dog is autistic? I mean, how would you apply the rules for autistic?
Because they put Rottweilers and put the ball or whatever, try to get them to concentrate, but the Rottweilers kind of waddle off and have got their own mind, and they.
You speak with Anunnaki now.
That could be.
They're great guard dogs because they focus on anything that moves, so you can't get them to concentrate on one single thing.
Right, they stay fixated on the target in the case of or a thief.
Exactly. If something comes in, they're locked on it. If it's moving, they're locked on it, and it's a form of doggy ADD.
Them and Dobermans, they're bred to be guard dogs. That's what they were. So they get fixated on the target.
Well, my point is that there are traits in dogs. So maybe 100 years ago, Rottweilers weren't like that. But whatever they bred into these dogs, this is what they've become. The breed, anyway. Majority of them.
But as far as Rusty, could he be autistic? I would say it's possible. But then again, they also say that our pets start to look and act like us. And then we start to look and act like our pets. Which means, kind of makes sense. What Rusty do? He kind of does the same thing that I does. He's watching YouTube. He's watching my screen. He's watching me interact with you. Because he doesn't have a cell phone, but I could see him trying to swipe up with his paws, trying to
So
watch
why
his
why does Rusty cut your legs up every day with his claws?
He's not trying to cut my legs up. He wants attention.
Yep.
He knows I can't necessarily hear him meow. He knows
Okay,
that. He
so
knows he needs
he
to
wants
find a way.
attention, so he starts stabbing and cutting. Where did you learn that, Michelle?
He's not trying to slash or stab. It's just having some sharp claws.
Yeah, Michelle's deaf, remember, so I would hear my cat going meow, meow.
Wait. But she Michelle, he knows what those claws are meant for. He kills things with those claws.
I know he does. So
Okay, so he's not stupid. He knows that he's cutting your leg open. He knows he's draining blood. He knows that.
No, he's not drinking blood.
Oh my God.
Noodles, if he is autistic, okay, it's like me. Sometimes he gets a little carried away. But he did learn from being a kitten, the easiest way to get my attention is that's what he has to do. He knows that's the way he has to reach out to me. He has to get in my face and basically plow his nose in my face, or he has to find some way to give me a message, because he knows I can't hear him meow that well, and he knows that's why he hardly ever meows.
So how do you think Rusty felt the first night that you were separated from him this weekend? Do you think like he was lonely? Maybe he was a little bit cold. He might have been a little bit hungry.
No, he had plenty of food and stuff in his dish. When I came home, like as I said, at first he wasn't sure if I was really there until I reached out and let him touch. I touched his fur, and then he smelled my hand, and his tail went up like a rocket ship. He was so happy to see me because he smelled my scent. I don't even know if Rusty even has good eyesight either.
Oh yeah.
By nature, most cats don't. They have a limited view of eyesight. So Rusty may even be autistic, like you said, because sometimes you may not recognize something. But it's kind of hard to prove that. Let's see, is a white tea addict. Yeah, he watches YouTube with me. He listens to it like I do. I don't always watch the screen because it's very strange on my eyes if I have to sit to watch hours and hours and hours of video. But he will listen to my phone just like I do. I put my phone in my chest, put it in my ear to hear what's going on. Because most of the stuff I watch is mostly you just gotta listen to anyway.
Michelle, what did you think of Justin's apartment?
It was clean. It was organized. I didn't see anything that looked really crazy.
No, but I'm saying that's the kind of apartment you could live in. What do you think?
It's a townhouse. Yeah. It was nice looking. It didn't look too bad.
I thought it looked lovely.
There is one thing I do not know why the designer of the parking lot did what they did with the double speed bumps and then off the sidewalk, and then you got a second speed bump, and then that was kind of dangerous. I thought that was like a good way to see a person to walk in the dark who had no idea what's going on, hits that thing, the walker's going to capsize over, and then they're going to get hurt. It wasn't
probably to slow the traffic down. There's probably a lot of people racing through there, so they wanted to slow it down.
There's no traffic when you're actually parking your car.
I don't know.
That's got to be an artistic design from some road designer. Let's put a speed bump in the middle.
I'll be right back.
Rusty is a boy cat. I had a girl cat named Fluffy, and I had another girl cat named Alyssa. Alyssa was definitely autistic. Oh yeah. Only let one person pet her. Oh, and if you weren't that one person, claws came out like a machete. And she would take you down, too. Okay. Join the priesthood.
Michelle, so I don't know if you know this, but do you know Carmen Miranda's history with cats? Does Carmen like cats?
Yeah. But she also had dogs, too. She had little dogs. Pomeranians.
So according to this, Carmen Miranda hated cats.
Ooh.
In Brazil, cats are considered like feral. They're not whatever. And Michelle, you can go check this out. Brazil's island of cats. They're abandoned cats. Like when people they throw them on these islands because they don't want them in their
They also have
town.
abandoned dogs too running the streets. If you ever go to Rio, you'll see
like
lots
Spain,
of wild
yeah.
dogs and wild cats in the streets. They're not
Yeah, my buddy went to
abandoned.
Spain. He says the same way. He says there's dogs and cats all over the place, more compared to humans.
And yes, there's a whole island in Japan that's all cats.
During the night, you hear all the animals actually around you, and you actually get to understand how many dogs and cats are roaming around.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I hope my neighborhood never turns that way, but I think there is a crazy cat lady somewhere.
Yeah. Well, like
Michelle, I dare you to find a picture of Carmen Miranda with a cat, or even holding a cat, or anywhere near a cat. Michelle, according to those articles, she hated cats.
Let me try to find one. Hold on.
I don't think she
There's
actually
Carmen Miranda cats, but
just the same.
she had a,
I'm just trying to
she
say.
owned a little Chihuahua. That's it. She didn't own a cat, Michelle.
No pictures. Yeah.
You see where the dog though? The little Chihuahua.
Wait, where? Oh, yep, right there.
All right. So Michelle, again, Carmen might not like Rusty.
Here, I'll save it and I'll have it up.
Actually, Carmen does like Rusty because she knows that.
How?
Just like her dogs were to her, Rusty is very special to me, and she respects that. And she sees him not only as a companion, almost like a companion animal, like a service animal, but she also knows that he's my cat and that he's my pet, and that my cat is very important for my well-being.
See, that's no cat. That's her Chihuahua. That's her Chihuahua, Michelle. She didn't like cats.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that's a
that's
Chihuahua. I can
a
see that.
dog. Oh, it's
I can
tiny
see
dog.
that's a Chihuahua. She had a Chihuahua, yes, or I think a Pomeranian as well.
Right, Michelle, but she never had cats. You want to know why?
No
There's
cat.
tons of articles on her talking about drowning cats in this on this Brazilian island. That's what they used to do when they were kids. For fun.
Well,
Evil. That's where the evil comes from.
no. She.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Red. First of all, tell me.
Murderer.
Okay, let me let Comedy Flow on. Hold on a minute. Tell me, one, have you not done stupid shit as a kid?
Jesus Christ, I hate cats and I've never even murdered them. What the fuck's wrong with
Comedy
Carmen?
Flow, welcome back.
Why is Carmen a cat murderer?
I did read something. It said Carmen Miranda was a part of the black movement in the early 50s.
Yeah.
And as I know, I've heard somebody say something.
Well, she was treated. Yeah, she was treated as one. So
she was treated as a macaco because they saw her as being Americanized.
They treated her like a monkey?
Yes, they called her a monkey.
They were very racist in Brazil, and they still are to this day, which is a shame.
Yeah, they still have Negro bars. It's actually labeled as Negro bar. Like literally, I've seen.
Basically, macaco means monkey in Brazilian.
Very crazy, you think racism isn't, around in other parts of the world, but no, oh yeah, they're still racist to blacks in many various places.
You're good. He dropped out.
Cops arrested people in Brazil for selling dog and cat meat to restaurants.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm telling you, this Carmen Miranda does not like Rusty, and she's just keeping it from you. Maybe we should ask Carmen Miranda right now. Michelle, let's ask Carmen Miranda why she drowned those cats when she was a kid, and does she like Rusty?
Probably because maybe she was like David S. just said. Maybe they thought that with the excessive cats that they could sell the meat and make some money. Look, you gotta remember, Noodles, didn't you ever do anything stupid as a kid? Come on. Be honest.
I never drowned cats.
Dude, nor have I, and I hate cats. What the fuck, dude? I'm kind of like, what? Dude, come on. That's really fucked up.
It's not stupid. That's fucked up, Michelle.
Yeah, that's cruel.
It is cruel. But the point is, those were different times.
Can we at least speak to her and ask her what's going on? Please.
That's pretty dark.
She needs to answer for this, Michelle.
What's that?
Yeah, ask Carmen what happened. Why they did that.
That's fucking really dark. That's not even funny.
She didn't do it for fun.
That reminds me of the neighbor across the street.
She didn't do it for fun, guys.
4 kittens in a bucket just because he wanted to.
There were so many cats, apparently. I get the impression that she was concerned that those cats weren't going to make it.
It's like, oh, just because I want to kill something, I'm going to kill it. That's not good at all.
Why does the ASPCA kill dogs and cats? They do it for the same reason. Either the cats were sick or who knows.
Right, so now you're defending Carmen Miranda for drowning kittens when she was a kid for fun.
Yeah, there's more humane ways. I mean, come on, that's.
No, she does not.
You could have bashed its head in.
As an adult, she doesn't endorse
that. Drown it.
As an adult, she didn't endorse that. Okay.
It takes a while. It takes a long time, depending how you drown it too. So yeah, those cats probably suffered.
Michelle, she never had a cat in her life. Michelle, she thinks they're lesser than pets. I'm telling you, Michelle.
Oh,
Every article I'm reading about her and these cats, she's talking very poorly about cats. How they should all be killed and neutered and spayed.
Okay, first of all, do you ever feel bad for every mosquito you smash against your windshield?
Well, I'll be honest. I understand the neutering and spading, because you want to know why? Because they really breed like crazy. It's worse than rabbits if you really let them get to that point.
Yep. Michelle, do you think Rusty is a mosquito?
No.
Okay.
But the murdering
swatted Rusty, and they told you, don't worry about it. It's like a mosquito.
Or Rusty ran into a windshield and got splatted. That's okay too.
Yeah, just a mosquito.
I'm not trying to say what she did was right as a youngster. Like I said, I don't know the story enough to really say. I'll just leave it alone. But, in Rio de Janeiro, there were thousands of dogs and cats running around the streets.
Well, hey, when Carmen comes around, I'm going to ask
these
her.
are wild dogs and wild cats.
Cats, if they're wild. They're still animals. There's a big difference between a mosquito or a fly.
Oh, shit.
A massive difference. And
I
don't know how anyone could be cruel enough to do that. But maybe she was brought up cruel.
Mosquitoes don't even have souls. It's just a drone.
She didn't even wear any underwear.
Weird. That's actually an interesting question. Man, you just brought up a very interesting question because the other side doesn't have mosquitoes. So did God create mosquitoes, or did somebody else create mosquitoes?
Probably somebody else. I mean, literally, they're drones. A lot of insects are. The only wait, hold on.
What I mean by that, if there's no insects, on the other side. And
there's
they were
probably
already
ants.
existing on this earth before we existed on this earth.
There might actually be
That
ants on the
means
other
that
side.
this earth was created by another entity besides Yahweh. It was.
It's created by Google.
Even in the Genesis, where it said that the earth was
Yeah, how do you spell God?
so which means that God didn't create Earth,
Google.
Well, look at the underground
and this
cities.
God
Michelle,
didn't create the universe.
from ancient times. Look at the underground cities in ancient times that were dug out from dirt and it went far and deep. You know what that reminds me of? An ant colony.
Maybe that's exactly what
The only thing that might be on the other side that has intelligence are ants, because they're intelligent enough to make intricate fucking intricate designs, and they're always different. They're never the same. Same, maybe bees too. Bees might even be over there too.
We can't prove that Earth was didn't already exist. Even in the book of Genesis, if you look at chapter 1. I mean, so if there's no insects on the other side, good or bad, none, zip, then how did they pollinate the plants? How did they germinate?
Wait, what are you talking about the other side? You keep saying the other side. What are you talking about?
There's no insects on the other side.
Of what?
After death.
After
Off
death.
the
Who said that? Who's saying that?
There would have to be. I mean, come on. If there's
Yeah, Michelle, it's going to be like planet Earth.
There
There's gonna be
isn't.
some form
I've
of
been the
insect.
other side. I've seen it. There is no insects over there.
Well, maybe they're not biting you. Maybe that's why you don't notice them. When were you on the other side?
I know why she's saying this, because her other side is like space.
Oh.
It's silver moon. It's wow.
Oh God. Oh.
Hey, Dave.
It's the illusion
remember,
fields. There is no insects. At least not like the ones that are blood drinkers. Anyway, there just doesn't seem to be even houseflies.
But Dave,
straight to hell.
in Hot to Trot, his uncle was a horsefly. Remember? So
yeah. Well, I mean, so Michelle in the Bible talks about.
There are dogs and pet cats on the other side. They exist.
But Michelle, in the Bible, it talks about how plants started growing thistles and animals were started turning on each other. So before imperfection, that wasn't there were no thorns and animals weren't eating each other.
Yeah.
Hell awaits the Snow Queen. You're going to hell. You allowed a cat killer in your body.
Silver Moon is not in hell, though. No, it's not.
Well, it is, because it's blasphemy. So
no, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It's another universe, but it's not in
blasphemy
hell.
From Yeshua. Blasphemy and the great Creator. Total blasphemy.
He didn't create Earth.
You're a heretic.
No, he didn't.
You're a straight up heretic.
If you look at it, Earth
Heresy.
already existed.
According to what?
Because the Earth existed before the sun did.
Heretic.
Go back and look at chapter 1 in Book of Genesis. What? Remember one thing, Michelle.
Make up your own religion.
Please keep one thing, Michelle.
Michelle, in Genesis, it talks about God creating everything. So, I mean, you created. I guess you missed that part.
Split from them, but he also created space, right?
He's created everything in space.
But the Earth had
everything,
no
the stars, everything. And they even talk about the formation of the sphere.
Does that mean that there was another creation before Adam and Eve, or Adam and Lilith? Because actually, Lilith was the first woman, not Eve. Eve was the second generation. Lilith was the first generation. So it's in that case that you're seeing things that actually
Maybe she's under the
predate human
control of
existence
Archimedes
on
from World
Earth.
of Warcraft, the demonic prince.
Look, think of this, guys. We're seeing things on Earth that are older than Homo sapiens sapiens, Homo neanderthalensis, Gigantopithecus. We're seeing developed societies that already existed, which means what was here before humans are talked about in the book of Genesis. Are you telling me that Adam and Eve were already non-existent, and yet maybe we're... See, this is where it gets kind of scary. But then we also know
Brian
that
needs to come up here and set you straight on this, because this is straight heresy.
No, it's not. It's based on straight facts.
Your silver moon is not facts.
Silver moon is not even on Earth. No.
Did you know Silver Moon was tainted by the Scourge and Archimonde's forces?
Yeah, I know what happened in the
that's great evil. So your
in
land
the game
has
version of it.
been tainted
Yes,
by
I
evil.
know. And of course, because
And it's never been
Quasalas,
fixed.
because
Your land has been
Quasalas
tainted
also
by
was
evil
working with
forever.
Fel, as Queen as Cheryl was, Silver Moon's got all those green Fel crystals all over it, which is not too unrealistic in real life. We have the same kind of shit going on Earth. We just don't see much of it. We're involved with using crystals of our own. But they don't always use for magic. No, we use them for communication, such as quartz, to make quartz crystals.
And sometimes talking to you is like talking to a quartz crystal.
I got quartz crystal. I don't know. Quartz is used to generate electricity as well. Okay? Strike a quartz crystal and it generates an electric charge. Okay? It's used in radio, it's used in television, it's used in any kind of timing device. It needs accurate timing. The world needs quartz crystal. Okay? It's the unique lattice work of quartz that gives it the unique properties that makes it perfect for pyroelectric generation. Piezoelectric. Pyroelectric would be electricity from fire. Well, we kind of have that
the world
too.
asked you to get an exorcism, but that's not happening, so that's not going to happen either.
It's my viewpoint, and I'm allowed to keep my viewpoint. It's called freedom of religion.
Freedom of heresy, yeah. Heretic. You're a straight up heretic.
We know it's a game. However, there is a little bit of also a lot of things in the world that are real, that are just as much looking like fantasy to some people. Take a look at the linear. Take a look at all the stuff that science is doing now. Genetic manipulation, gene splicing, using CRISPR. Holy crap, the things that we do now are...
Michelle, all I need is a couple of your cells from a skin or anything from your cells, and I can clone.
Yes, I know that. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can.
Isn't that
which I kind of want
to a
get
total
going.
to a person who has no knowledge of this stuff? Does that seem like magic? I mean, keep in mind what Isaac Asimov said. Advanced science to many people appears like magic. It's almost like sorcery.
Oh. Now, you would know all about sorcery.
Well, let's see what company. What do you think about all this? I mean, we could talk about this all day, but after a while, I get kind of frustrated. But anyway, what's your view on all this?
Speaking of summoning spirits, when are you going? What's the plan for the convocation?
Convocation is we're gonna either go to. We're gonna probably go to either the Burr Pond, or we're gonna go to Satan's Kingdom. So we're not sure which one yet. There's obviously advantages to both. Burr Pond is close.
You're gonna bring Hollander, right? Can you bring the colander with you too?
Yeah, I'll be bringing the calendar with me and the candles. But because of the
Nice.
leaflet, because of all the leaves and Burr Pond, I think we'd have to go with electric candles instead of fire candles. Because electricity is still considered part of the element of fire.
No, well, why don't you just bring some just in case, just bring real candles in case, there's enough space to do so.
Yeah, well, you can bring real candles, but I don't really think I want to let them set loose in the stands because of fire safety.
Well, you'd think everything would be damp, though. I mean, it's kind of...
How much rain have we got in Connecticut so far? Zip. We haven't had any
it's in the middle of December, though. I mean, we're in October?
We may not even have snow. Right now, look at the weather. Look at the weather trends. I haven't seen any snow.
Oh, my God. Michelle, we're talking about a couple of months down the road. It's like... Oh, now, are you back on your Snow Queen duties? All right, tell me the weather. Let's go. I didn't know you were back on your duties again. Can you tell me the weather?
What's that now?
Weather report?
I can go by the trends analysis. And right now for New England, we haven't had significant rain according to the hydrology reports either.
No rain.
NOAA's already concerned about fire danger. So that's real. That's something you can look up yourself with NOAA on the hydrology reports for our area. And I am not going to be down there doing a convocation on December 20th at 7 o'clock at night and burning down Burr Pond's forest. Okay? I will respectfully find a safer way to do the ritual.
Michelle, you want some rain? Here, Michelle, you want some rain? Use your powers. I know it's not your season, but secretly use your powers.
Because my powers don't start until after 7 o'clock on the 20th. Because the actual powers are enabled on December 21st at 0000 hours Universal Coordinated Time.
Come on. Take the rain from me and just bring it over there.
What? Did not burn down anything other than,
You're saying don't burn down the forest.
Right. I've got to be respectful of that. You can't just...
Okay, Michelle, that's fine. You can use what? I mean, does it have to be a real candle, though?
No, it doesn't have to be a real candle.
Well, what is the candle?
The candle represents the element of fire.
Oh.
But we can use other things that look like a candle. Like even one of those little electric LED candles would be fine. And once you can get down at the dollar store that uses 3 AAA batteries, you still would need to have 5 of them. That means you're going to need 15 batteries.
Yeah, see, just go with the candles. You're spending money on the batteries.
So hang on, you don't have... How many candles do you need?
I need 5.
I don't remember you having 5 candles lit last year.
I had exactly 5 candles last year, plus the candle in the center. So there was only 6 candles. I might light 1 real candle. And of course the incense. But we are not going to be using a whole ton of live candles sitting in glass crystal holders because I don't want to see anyone at a fire start, okay?
Well, yeah, I don't... That's probably a good idea with your eyesight anyway.
I already told that to Stan CT. I said, we're not using real candles, not here at Burr Pond. You got all these dried pine needles everywhere. If I did that, I don't want to be around when the trees catch fire. They're pine trees!
What are you talking about? It's your season. You could put it out.
No, I can't put it out. Not the fact that it will spread. I have to be...
So you can't call down a massive snowstorm.
So I need 5 candles to represent the 4 elementals, ordinal directions of east, west, north, south, or east, west, north, and south. So east, south, northwest. You get them. There's 4 candles, and then we usually have the center candle, which usually represents spirit.
So you can't just freeze the ice. You can't just flash freeze the fire. You know,
The
can you
point
flash
is,
freeze
for the
fire?
ritual, is you need to be aware of your surroundings because you don't want to do anything that's going to potentially get you, but people thinking you're doing arson. Because I'm not trying to do arson, okay? And I'm trying to be responsible, and I don't
Well,
want
people
to
are going
see
to
a
be
fire
wondering what the
start.
hell you're doing when you're banging on the colander. They're going to be like, "What the hell is that? Is that an emergency signal? Someone trying to call for help? You know, with the colander? I mean."
On the calendar's no problem. That's just bringing in the spirits.
Well, what if someone thinks you're getting raped, Michelle? What if someone thinks that's an emergency signal? You know, you don't want them coming and, you know, ruining the whole thing because they think you're getting raped.
Is that place busy, Michelle, where you're going to do it?
No. Especially not at that time of year when there's not going to be anybody even there going for picnics. I mean,
so you can, it doesn't like rope it off. Like there's no gate to go through. You can just get up there.
It doesn't appear to be. I asked Stan about that.
Because
he said he said that the parking lot at Satan's Kingdom's not gated either.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay. So again, we looked into that, but even if worse comes to worse, we might
Shut up, Botrix. I don't care about Silvermoon. Fucking robot.
Well, who's talking about Silvermoon?
You're fucking robot. Tell it to shut up.
Botrix, Michelle.
Oh, Botrix.
Yeah, that's all it fucking does is fucking just spam links.
Guys, the record is actually pretty good for what it is. And don't get me started on that. God. Mother Asna is Mother God, but she works with Father God.
Hey, Michelle, my cat named Rusty in World of Warcraft died.
I got a cat named Rusty still on the retail server of and my hunter has a cat named Rusty. And then the Turtle Well, I just have a little cat. I don't know how to rename the pet. I tried. I don't know how to rename the pet.
Yeah, now he's like really kind of pissed off at me when I revived him. Now he's only at like 25% happiness.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Michelle?
Nothing. I don't have anything going for Thanksgiving.
The poor Rusty's sad.
Unless everybody wants to come over to my house for a Thanksgiving party. Maybe now we can get Slingshot Warrior to take the trip up here.
I'm sick of it too.
Yes! That would be a good idea. We did Halloween in this house. Maybe he can come up here with Sherry to our house. Return the fever. Michelle's got a place they can sleep, too.
Yeah, Sherry. Yep.
Well, her mother god is not even the real mother god. It's Mother Asma. Then she worships his father god. I don't even know who that is. I just know God is the great creator, so I don't know where you're getting two from.
Oh. Tired Kitty. And Noodles. Why don't you suggest this to Justin? Come up to Michelle's with Sherry for Thanksgiving at Michelle's house. You'll have time to arrange your transportation. We can all try to get the food together. Krista can be
so it'd be a meal, not a party. Well, a meal then maybe.
Krista and Ray could come over.
Wow.
Sherry can come over.
All right, so Michelle, what happened last year?
Oh, I remember.
Wasn't there like a whole fucking debacle, right? And then we just ended up going to the soup kitchen.
Yeah, you went soup kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, but what was the debacle over? Remember, it was just she was planning on actually making dinner, right?
That was it, yeah.
Then something happened.
What happened was I decided to put the turkey in the oven at 4 in the morning. That's what happened.
I don't think
Then
was Eddie-
Ed hobbled you, yeah.
So we ended eating dinner about 6 in the morning. Oh, wait, you put it in the microwave and oven at midnight, Michelle. Right, it was done at 4 in the morning.
Was Ed there when you went to the soup kitchen?
I didn't go to the soup kitchen last year.
You did. You went with Noodles.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. No, Ed wasn't there. It was the year before. Yes, that's right. We went to the Canadian Columbus.
Yeah. You went with Krista and Ray, I think.
Right, we did. Christopher and Ray had their own car. Krista and Ray had their own car. And then me and Noodles took his car.
You two have had some good trips together, haven't you?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we did. We had
Been
some
years and years of trips.
So why couldn't we do the same thing again, Noodles? Except maybe this time, because I don't know if...
Oh, yeah. Maybe let's go down and drive Justin up. Justin and Sherry.
Oh, no.
I can go pick them up and then just drive them up to Connecticut and then drive all the way back to Maryland and then drive back to my house.
Right now, Sherry actually doesn't have a car right now, Noodles.
What about a train? Can they not get a train or something?
Right. That's what I was going to say is Justin, Sherry does not have a car. Her car is broken. All right. So she had to call an Uber for that reason. Her friend was what brought her down to the hotel. The other lady she was with. Okay.
Bless her heart even more if the woman got a knackered up car, can't afford to get it fixed or something, and she still did all this at the weekend. I think that's amazing.
Right. And she made the sacrifice to get us the room.
Yeah.
So that we would have a place to sleep. And we took the Uber back to the room. Yes.
But Michelle, it would just be easier if I just drove all the way down to Maryland and picked them up.
Justin uses Uber. Let's look, guys, Noodles. Hear me out for a minute. There's no reason why Justin couldn't, for example, meet you at Penn Station. He could take a He could take a bus. He could take a train.
Yeah, but Michelle, instead of that, I could just drive all the way down to North Maryland, pick up Sherry and Slingshot, drive them all the way up to Connecticut. Right? We can have dinner up there, and then I could drive them all the way back.
Well, we could do that if you wanted to. But why couldn't Justin, if he says he's such an outdoors man, couldn't at least help make it a little easier for you? Maybe you
could a backyard man.
You mean like you did, Michelle, make it easier for Noodles? Did you get a bus or a train to meet him?
Like I said, he could have Justin take a bus or the train, go to Penn Station, because he's got 20 or close to 20/20 vision. Him and Sherry can meet Noodles in Penn Station. Noodles clears out his Aspen Gold car bet, and he has room for 3 people to sit in it. And then he can go ahead and bring them up here.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I can do that. I'll travel 2 hours into the city to go pick them up. We'll travel 2 hours out of the city, and then, it's just another 2 hours to your apartment. So it'd be great.
All they have to do, Noodles, is give you a call when they're at the train station. So you just gotta
I'll
park
just head
for
out.
the half hour at the parking meter, and then just go get them.
Oh, so you want me to drive out there early so that I can wait for them there? Yeah. And then once they show up, just pick them up and then drive. Okay, I got it. Yep, I can do that. Yeah. How long should I wait around for? How early should I get there? Like 2 hours early?
Super early. We gotta wait 5 hours.
You never know.
And if Sherry wants to kind of return the favor, or you want to work with her, get her a room at the Days Inn in Torrington, and then she would have a place to sleep for the night.
There you
Yep.
go. I'll pay her back.
Keep her
I'll
out
pay
of the
for the
gulag. Do not get her a
fuel
room.
and the hotel.
Okay,
Yep.
Noodles.
And
Do
the ticket,
not.
get a ticket as well.
I'm sorry for telling you this. Do not get her a room in the gulag. Do not.
Hey, did Michelle get lucky with Sherry?
No, I didn't do anything with Sherry. We just talked.
Oh, you guys did no fondling or anything?
Nothing like that.
Yeah,
Other than the healing
nothing.
I did with her wrists when you saw that part on the video.
What about with slingshot? Oh, of course not.
And then
not
she
here.
asked me to do a little bit on her back, and I did a little bit on her back, so her clothing.
Oh wait, what?
Michelle didn't get drunk enough for Justin.
Yeah. No, I don't think he did either. He didn't get drunk.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened
That
to
was
the
a shit party.
candy
Sorry,
corn vodka.
Justin.
Where's the vodka? What happened to the candy corn vodka?
Oh yeah, we left it in the car.
So no one even drank it.
No.
Oh,
Oh, Justin was
wasn't
drinking
many.
it. Justin was drinking it. I saw that.
no, that was his special drink he was drinking.
Yeah. He was
He was
enjoying
drinking it.
And
that.
the guy's not even he's not even friends with his fucking neighbors.
That's not surprising. I'm sorry to say that it's true. A lot of people, like autistic, tend to stay to themselves. I mean, included.
Oh no, Michelle has lots of cheese. It's all in her fridge.
Yeah, Sherry brought that home in her cooler. Yes, I have the coin. I got it today on Friday. Thank you, Stan. Yes, I got the coin. Plus, I put the other 2 Trump coins that Tiger Kitty gave me in the same envelope, so I have all of them here in the drawer.
Ooh, let's have a
No,
look.
Stan. I think Sherry made it worse. I think you're going to need to send her another one.
Rag, I will tell her. Hi, Rag. She's probably working at the moment.
Oh, it's where did you put the coin, Miss Howard?
I'll message her now, Rag.
I think it's right here. So I'll show you the coins. All 3 of them. Alright, so let me show you what the other came. Oh, that would work. Yeah. Alright, so we'll start with these are the Trump coins that I got for Christmas last year. Okay. And this one here. And this is the coin from Stan CT I got.
Who's that? Discord? Oh,
It's a 2-pound Prince Charles 2-pound piece.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm. You need something to put them in, Michelle. Like, I've seen these things where people put coins in them.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I don't have anything like that right now, so it's...
All right. Well, you might get something like that.
And then, of course, it's your T-Mobile stuff. I know. So, I got the coins. I did get them. Thank you. Both Tiger Kitty and Stan CT, because the Trump coins are also interesting. And I don't know if they're actually just gold-plated silver or what, but they're very dense coins. So, I don't know. Kamala's coin would probably look kind of boring, like she is. Yeah. 2428 engagement, 171 views right now, 19 currently likes, 26 viewers right now.
That's good, Michelle.
But but no memberships and no donations yet.
Well, you did very well the weekend, so
Mhm.
let's not.
We certainly
worry
did.
It can't be like that every day,
No. Well, probably not.
And to be honest, Michelle, you're
Headwork might come on the panel here.
Okay. To be honest, Michelle, I think you're doing better than a lot of people at the minute.
I gave him the link, Michelle.
So, Noodles, well, I would say, why don't you watch Esmond Gold's React videos?
You know what I'm watching right now? I'm looking at all these. I just looked up Trump news. So obviously they're talking about the rally last night, right? In all like NPR, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, like all these fucking like left wing fucking lunatic papers. This is what they're saying: remarks made at Trump rally backfires, and everything. So a comedian went up there, right, and told a joke about Puerto Rico. A comedian, not Donald Trump. A comedian told a joke that lasted about like 10 seconds. And now they're saying that this is all his fault. This guy's a racist, blah, blah. This is what they're running with.
Oh,
a fucking comedian.
Yeah, listen, here's the interesting thing that you don't know. I did find the Right Side Broadcasting link to the rally, which they covered it as well. So if you want to go back, I'm sure other channels still have coverage of it. That rally had filled up Madison Square Garden completely. All 27,000 seats were filled. Over 200,000 plus were outside on 20 New York City blocks watching it on closed circuit television.
Right. So this is like one of the most epic rallies he's had, and this is how they're trying to destroy it. It's like, what are you? Like,
and
what
it's
are you talking
about? It's in a blue city, just like with the Bronx one. Bronx. Nobody, Kamala Harris or at the time Joe Biden was like, there's no way he's going to do it in New York City. This is a blue city. Well, guess what? Twice they proved them wrong. He also is a New York City native. So he is actually one of their own. Which is important to remember that.
Are you okay, Comedy Flu? You're very quiet. This isn't
I
like...
think you got in a fight with Doreen.
Oh,
no. There's no fight with Doreen. Stop making up added well, hang on. Go ahead and make up all the... because she said something, but at the same time, go ahead and make up all the backstory you want, Dave. Remember when I said I was gonna make up backstory and you just run with it? Remember that? Okay. We'll do the same thing, okay?
Come on, you and Noodles not friends anymore.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't sound like it.
No,
why haven't you been on his show either? What happened to Comedy Poo?
Well, show, Dave, if he wants me to come up, I already told him, go ahead and text me. I'll come up anytime he wants. But no, I don't have no problem with Dave. I'm just saying that she says whatever she wants, and it's funny.
You're right. Actually, Trump even stated that last night in the rally. He wants to get rid of income taxes. He wants to replace it with another system. The question is, what's the other system? Does you want to replace it with something similar to VAT, value-added taxes? Or how is he going to finance the United States government? Obviously, tariffs is going to be a way. But what about VAT? Or what about head taxes or head count taxes? But clearly he said that he wants to give incentives for companies to come back to America, which is a good idea.
Hey, dude, are you eating pretzels?
Yes, Rag. This can be like Good Morning America or even The View.
This is like Good Morning America.
This is a morning show. We cover all kinds of stuff here, Rag. Trust me. Of course, I don't have a crazy Whoopi Goldberg who's an Aquarius sitting out there shouting out bad news about a politician, like saying Trump is this and Trump is that, and then her redheaded co-host yelling other things against Trump. We don't do that here. Although we don't like Biden much, so we try.
Those
we
women
try
are
to
well
be honest about
misinformed.
it.
You know, Joe Rogan brought up something that was interesting. He goes, you know, before Trump ever became president, all those people were kind of supporting him, like The View, Whoopi Goldberg, all that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
They
true.
loved the guy until he started winning, and then all of a sudden they didn't like the guy anymore. Like they kind of thought it was a joke. You know, this guy's never going to win. Good, let him run. You know, it's going to fuck up the votes.
And then when he started winning, they kind of started getting scared because they realized they couldn't. Right.
It was because they thought he was part of their team. I could say just the Illuminati, but we're not going to use that term. But he thought he was part of the team, and then they're like, "Oh no, he doesn't stand with us. He stands for the people."
Yeah,
he stands for the people. That's the difference between Trump and any other politician that is currently around, is he is more of the people's man.
Yep.
Do you think like those people are kind of like the Uncle Toms of like the plantations?
What does Carmen Miranda think about Donald
They're
Trump?
the bastards now. Yes, Noodles. They are the bastards now.
Yeah, they're the real slave masters. They're just puppets for the slave masters. They're getting treated a little bit better.
Actually, their ancestors probably were slave owners. The Democratic Party, for a long time, was the dominant party in the South. They're the one who created the Ku Klux Klan, for example. They're the one who created the Jim Crow laws. They wanted to keep the blacks and the whites separated, and they still do today.
The Black Royals. She's got ties to the Black Royals. And her family was the one selling the black people off to the traders.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and wouldn't it be funny? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just like we got Oprah allowed into the a whole bunch. Let's put it that way. A whole bunch of black people are now.
That'd be a good movie for blacks to like finally relax about. It's like, dude, you're all fucking slaves. And your slave owners are black. Their name's Oprah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's funny, you mentioned
black slave owners.
Antifa and BLM. Right now, BLM is broke. I don't know about Antifa, but BLM has already said that they have lost so much money, or it's been misappropriated by their own management.
They stole money.
They weren't a real organization, Michelle. They weren't a real organization.
Yes, BLM is a real organization, and so is Antifa. They are registered as organizations.
No, I get it, but like, they became very big. People were donating to those people a lot of money. They never seen that before. Yeah. You know, they were like probably hustling like maybe a couple $100,000. Then they got millions of dollars, Michelle. They got greedy, and their black, disgusting fingers started pocketing all the money, Michelle.
Well, they need
just like your ancestors.
Absolutely.
I love what EBT just said. Relax, everyone. Relax. That's funny.
So now the point is Trump is clearly got him running scared.
Oh, are they, Stan? Oh.
The donkey's above living above Chris Tower Antifa.
Do you want to be another spy?
That doesn't surprise me. Honestly, Stan, that would not surprise me.
Yeah, can I get 3 junior cheeseburgers?
I think Krista needs to spy on those Antifa fuckers.
3?
3 junior cheeseburgers with extra cheese.
Right.
By the way, Ebony is not anti-Trump. I think she's kind of wondering what she really should vote, because I know she's definitely not for Harris, and she doesn't think Biden would have been a good quality candidate.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why, more than likely, why the Democrats are going to lose. Look, Democrats, number one, and the same Republicans you too. Get a
Ugly cows.
candidate of the people that the people feel is competent enough to do their job. Okay? Stop voting these stupid clones in that can't do anything. You need a real candidate that people are going to feel this represents them. Please consider this next time, DNC, when you get your next campaign together for the next offices candidates, for your next slate of candidates. Vote people in that really seriously are going to know what they're doing and make changes in a positive way with people's support. Kamala Harris wasn't even really voted in. They didn't even have a primary.
Hey, pay attention to the
All right,
panel.
somebody wants to come up on chat. Okay, just let me look
okay.
down at the screen. Okay, put them on. Add
Hey, how
one.
are you?
It's
You gotta get a CashApp card.
hello. How you doing?
Because if you try to put it through,
I think it's a troll, but I'm not sure. But
the chip works if you tap it. Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dave, get a new card.
Well, I'm getting one sent to the house.
It might be my buddy. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Well, the person isn't even talking.
They're not unmuted yet either.
No, they're unmuted now. Or they just were.
Not on my screen. They haven't unmuted yet.
They're muted.
Is it sexy? Are they sexy?
I wonder someone's trying to get their video or the cassette tape ready to start spouting nasty crap.
Right, so don't show the panel, Michelle.
I think I'll remove from call for now until they can get their shit together. All right, so a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of people were very much just like Trump said. There was a sea of red hats. I call them sea of redheads all around Madison Square Garden. Noodles, you and I would have been outside, most likely. Because they filled up Madison Square Gardens reservations in the first 3 hours the tickets were available. Trump is
so those tickets didn't guarantee you a place at
inside,
the front.
no.
Oh, okay. First come, first served.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
Right.
Maybe you can take a train to Noodle's house for Thanksgiving. Well,
Yeah.
it's not impossible, but I want to have my own party. I wanted we did one for Slingshot. Why can't Slingshot join us? I think it would be interesting to see how that would work. Having Slingshot be able to see the North American Snow Queen Palace.
Hey, Michelle, there's a way to make it cheaper for everybody, too. Everybody brings a dish.
Yeah, you could do that. If everybody brings a dish of food.
How can they bring fish from Maryland?
Brian, how would that be cheaper?
You make it at your place and bring it. Like I make an awesome green bean casserole.
I mean, like Kristen Ray, for example, could get a turkey, and then we can cook that. We'd have my stove and their stove. They can cook it in most stoves. The food.
Hey, that really was my buddy you kicked. Can you let them join?
Oh,
we were just
waiting for him.
I didn't kick him. I just basically I just put him back out because he didn't even talk. He just sat there.
Put him back on, Michelle.
He can come back on if he wants.
I'm down killing.
He just has to request to come back up again. I didn't block him though. It's just so technically he might even be able to come right back on without even any problem.
Well, you don't need to remove. Yeah, you removed them.
Actually, when I backed out, I needed to get popped back in because the door wasn't open for me. It closed.
Yeah, close mine.
She got the fucking.
I think she changed the rule, and now
Yeah, she did. She's terrified right
Okay,
now.
thank you, Stan. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, everybody.
You want some cards,
I'm sad as soon as I seen the link change. I'm like, oh, there's an extra.
Waste management earnings report, huh? Okay, I guess I can do that. Waste management earnings report. All right. I wonder what Bill those trash companies earnings reports can be like too. Kind of think of it.
Oh God, tarot cards really fucking A. Fucking A. Stan, damn it. Oh God damn it. He just trolled the entire chat. Good one, Stan, you bastard.
funny because now she's going to do a reading for waste management.
Well, let's do a reading on why Carmen hates cats.
There you go. There's a better reading.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Cats.
Yes. Spread, no wild cards, no reversal. So
yeah, now if anybody's trying to get on the panel, she's definitely not going to pay attention.
Well, we got a partnership going on, Stan. That's the 2 cups there. You also got the 6 of Wands. Those are happy ladies there. So
the 6 of Cups.
And the third one is the 4 of Swords. So relax, all's good on their earnings report.
4 of Whores. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a happy 4 of Swords. He's convalescing, chilling out. So it looks like the earnings report's gonna be.
He's dead, Michelle. It looks like the blades are going through him. It's not that he's chilling out. Oh yeah, he's chilling out.
Hey,
all right.
I gotta let somebody on. Well, they're not here right now, Michelle. They were when you were cutting the cards.
Oh, that's her table.
Someone's trying to get on
I
the
must
panel.
have smoked so much dope. I didn't even know that was her table. I was looking at that like, what is that?
Dave, there wasn't no white powder there. Wink, wink.
Let the person up on panel, Michelle.
There isn't any white powder. It's just.
Let the person up on panel, Michelle.
I know. I'm looking. I don't see anybody trying to come up right now.
Oh my God, dude. All right, never mind headwork. She's being retarded on purpose today.
Hold on a minute. Let me make it public again. Hold on a minute. And I know you like to talk up the show's over anyway.
The show's over.
Almost.
Let's not end the show. I love the show long.
So
you should do a vertical live stream after this. Show everybody your toilet, bathroom.
Actually, the toilet and the bathroom idea is great because then everybody gets an idea of it.
Yeah.
Oh well, no new panelist. She's being too retarded.
She's got it open.
Yeah, well, she wasted too much time, so. Oh well.
No. Okay.
Good job on paying attention, Michelle.
Waste earning to be announced today after market close at 4 p.m. Well, it definitely looks good, according to the tarot reading. Also, check out Bildo as well. I wonder how they're doing. Noodles, I'm sure you probably want to know how your family's doing.
Thanks, Michelle.
Beldo, we take your shit.
Hey, Michelle, when are you going to get hearing aids?
Dave, you support your family more than they support you, right? Because you don't get anything from them being like the Trash King Emperor, right?
Hearing aids, Michelle. When are you going to get hearing aids?
I don't know. Right now we got to get our teeth checked first, our eyes. I'm waiting in the lane for a dentist. I'm on the waiting list, and then we got the eye exam with Stan on the 27th. And I got a doctor's appointment coming up on the 12th for my follow up my labs. Next week on election Tuesday, I got to go get my blood drawn so I can. And Krista said she could bring me down after all on the 12th to my doctor's, which is in the center of Winstead. So,
what just happened?
Well, Harris was blocked.
yeah, especially with all the evictions and foreclosures, there's a lot of money in trash and refuse right now.
I get your vote.
So I'm gonna go inside and start watching porn.
I'm not voting for Harris.
Almost 1 o'clock.
Let me just make a public statement straight out. Democrats,
go watch porn
Democrats, like I said earlier, you need to pick people for your politicians that are going to resonate with the people that you want the votes from. If you don't get the right people, you're not going to get the votes, okay? That's the truth. And also, you're going to stop talking about this one world order shit, okay? Because nobody's interested in working with the World Economic Forum. Nobody is interested in working in the World Economic Forum. Nobody. And yet, Waltz is just a younger Joe Biden. Let's be honest, okay?
Younger Joe Biden?
Even he considers himself a knucklehead. That tells you something.
Yeah. Good old knucklehead. Hey, Michelle, you know you're a knucklehead, too.
Knucklehead.
Not quite.
Oh, you done your fair share of
Comedy
knucklehead
Flu knows
things.
I'm not a knucklehead.
Michelle,
I don't sit there having to try to...
Michelle, you're taking it in the negative sense. You forget words can be positive again, like retarded is now actually.
I mean, the term, that's true, but I mean, the knucklehead engine is not exactly a really good engine. Oh, it's not the worst either for the Harley Davidson knucklehead. It was actually kind of an interesting design. That's where the term knucklehead comes from. It comes from the head block of a Harley Davidson engine design.
Yeah, because it also looked like a fist. Anyways.
Well, okay, let's talk about eating habits. First of all, let's make it a little more broad. I know what Dr. Phil said, but he also believes that we need to eat better choices. The problem is what kind of food choices do we have in a society that everything is basically put into an oven and heat for 350 degrees for 30 minutes? If you can't even afford to buy healthy ingredients to have a meal, people are going to eat what they can eat. If that's frozen pizza and frozen dinners, that's what people are going to eat. If that's all they can afford. A lot of people don't even know how to cook. Why? Because, first of all, a lot of kids don't even have any home economics classes in school to learn how to cook.
Wait, you think that's why they fucking eat pizza and ice cream?
No, but that is why, if they're not being taught how to cook anymore, that is a problem.
That is a true problem. And so our society has raised a bunch of food junkies. And that's the reality.
Yeah, I think it's just because of addiction.
No, my brother Josh never cared to learn to cook, and that's why he eats fast food.
Yeah. What?
My brother Josh eats a lot of fast food. He's not fat either.
Addiction.
But, no, it's more that he never cared to learn.
Well, that's
how to
also
cook.
related to what I think Michelle said about people with autistic spectrum comedy. We can't confirm this, but could the weight gain issue be a sign of autism? And
No.
people, and maybe it's just one of the signs.
It could be, because it's funny, because my youngest daughter, she's still slim, but but she's also higher functioning, not high functioning, but my first daughter, who has autism, not my oldest, my first daughter with autism, she's because of the way she eats, yes, she's bigger. And I don't mean obese, but she's chunky.
Chunky, right? Okay, which means she's still technically borderline. Okay,
Yeah.
but again, is it also obviously? Do both of your daughters know proper cooking? I mean, if they're not getting home X in school, how are they learning? What are they eating?
Well, my youngest is only 15, and then Persephone is only 20, but I don't know what her mother's teaching her anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. And Asmund Gold, I mentioned him again. He's not skinny either. Oh, really? Jack Rohr is his real name. He's not really that skinny.
Brian Kay said his brother blew up himself and his 2 kids. Very sad story.
Say what? Blew up himself and his 2 kids? A very sad story.
Yeah, look in the chat right now. You're having trouble today. I don't understand why. See what Brian Kay said?
Yeah. Brian Kay said, further up, he said, my brother Josh blew himself and his 2 kids up with a gas can.
Yeah.
Why? Was it an accident? Was it on purpose?
It doesn't sound like I don't know. I don't really think a why needed to be asked.
Brian Kay lives in South Africa. Are you going to tell us that you're going to start stealing the votes from South Africa?
The demonic craps. Yeah, the demonic craps. You got that right, David. It's funny that we now are all able to see the devil, because that's what they did to themselves.
He said it was not an accident. Oh.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it, because usually who grabs up a can of gas and blows up the kids and themselves,
Still scary to think of all the scariness of dying with 3rd-degree burns in your body.
Well, there is force, but usually it's so bad that you die from that.
Gasoline in its liquid state does not burn. It's the vapors that burn. So unless it's something like propane or butane, which is very likely to be more liberated as the pressure valve is opened.
Michelle, do you ever have hot vapors come out your ass when you fart?
No, but I don't exactly stick a match up my ass to find out.
Oh wait, you've never lit your
But
fart
there
on
have
fire
been people
before?
who have done that. ER doctor has said that, and they've just given themselves bad burns on the skin because of their so-called experiment.
Yeah, I guess you can call it an experiment.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird, though. That people would do that.
Hey, Michelle, if I could talk my girlfriend into scooping me up, and then going to Connecticut to have Thanksgiving, would you mind having me visit?
I don't see why she would have a problem with that. I think Golden Girl would love to come up and see me in person.
That's not my girlfriend. You guys gotta stop doing what you're doing.
I thought
When I
she
said
was. She's not your girlfriend, but she's the woman that you live with, from what it sounds like.
when I say my girlfriend, I meant my girlfriend.
Okay.
He means his right hand. Right
Yes,
hand.
my right hand, and I don't mean literal right hand.
No, he means his literal right hand.
No, knock it off.
Right hand.
Hey, hang on. I think Moose left, and the show's about to end. You should actually come up and prove to everybody that you're not fake. You know, you should do that for me. Just pop in, say hello, then they'll all know you're not fake, and then you can pop out if you want to.
Oh, you're married to Moose.
No, I'm not. Don't be retarded. I mean, stop being retarded.
Now, all I know is that it has been a good morning show. It covered a lot of things.
Is Golden Girl, is that your girlfriend?
That's not my girlfriend. You guys fucking, I keep telling you. She's not, okay. She's a girl. She's a friend. She's not my girlfriend.
Golden Girl would know. Hey, Golden Girl,
she's a friend, but she's not your girlfriend. Got it. Okay.
Yes, Golden Girl. Do I have a girlfriend? Even though this has already been asked, but do it
really
again.
his right hand. It's his right hand.
Anyway, so what do you think about possibly?
Have you taught your right hand to talk yet?
Noodles is not here right now.
It's funny.
What?
Hey,
could somebody ask Slingshot Warrior and Sherry Jackson about if they would like to come up to my house for Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's his right hand.
Yeah, he's behind, dumbass.
Oh, Golden Girl, even though you're his roommate, would you like to come up here for Thanksgiving dinner to go in Comedy Flow?
Yeah, just come up. You got the link already, or I can give it to you again.
You can give me the link. I think she already has it.
I already gave it to her, but yeah, I'll give it to her again because she's not like me, and I keep it fresh where it's instantly clickable.
Yeah.
Stop fighting with Camilla, all right? Get your ass up here.
I opened the door so anybody can just come in, so. Yeah.
You said a black name as if she's
black.
black.
I can see you trying to win. Oh, you're going to go look for more dead bodies now.
More dead bodies.
That's the most disgusting thing of all. The Democrats are basically like grave robbers. They've been having
the dead bodies vote for many years.
They want the dead to vote for the campaign, but the campaign is really got a bunch of dead bodies on it too.
Hang on, Michelle. You know the only years they didn't let the dead bodies vote is when the Republicans wanted to run the House.
All right, is it his right hand?
Is what his right hand?
His girlfriend.
How you doing?
No, but it might as well be.
Welcome to the show.
But no, the funny thing is, she is my right hand, not literally my right hand.
So yeah, his right hand.
Yeah, anyway. It's his virtual girlfriend.
Yep, right hand. Yeah.
Virtual girlfriend.
I knew it.
What would you think about you and Comedy Flow?
I am never
if you had access to transportation coming to Winston, Connecticut for Thanksgiving, maybe even for a few days.
I did request a few days off, but that's because my youngest daughter is coming from Georgia.
Okay.
So I know I'll have Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving off work, but that's because I want to see her.
Okay.
It'd be funny if you could talk
well,
her.
You know, Michelle, it doesn't have to be exactly on Thanksgiving. We could do it a Thursday afterwards. We could do it Thursday before. We could even do the convocation as a day too. That's true. We could also have the Christmas Eve party as well. I just figured that it would be better to do it when at least we could get a good idea what the weather might be closer to where we can see the latest projections. Because we all wait until December. It could snow and possibly derail the whole thing.
Or me and Comedy could just come up just to visit you and take you out to dinner.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be on
awesome.
We do
like that area. We do like that area up there, so yeah.
Well, it would be wonderful if you guys could do that. I mean,
yeah.
And then we could even do some video about it and give Noodles a break too, because I mean he's been working a lot of
we went into Connecticut. Michelle, we went into Connecticut, but we didn't really spend too much time other than Boston. Or that's Massachusetts. Never mind. Sorry.
Right. I'm in Western Connecticut. I'm in Western Connecticut. I can give you the latitude, longitude if you want of where I'm located.
Where's Mr. Garris?
Your address is already out online, but everybody already knows your address. You might just tell her to write it down.
She has my email.
Yeah, email your address.
I have her
Michelle.
email. Yep. I do have your email, but you might want to remind me what it is because I don't know if I saved it long term because I got so many people.
It's the same as their username.
Right.
No, it's not.
Well,
no,
it's
very similar.
So if you want to just send me another email to remind me what it is, just send it to the same address, BICHELA3@gmail.com, and then I can give you my address, and that way you and I and Comedy Flu can arrange to kind of get together, hang out a bit.
Yeah, occasionally they give me 3 days off in a row, but it's not often. So
it doesn't even have. If it's a regular shindig, it doesn't even have to be on a holiday. It could just be like whenever you get some free time.
Yeah, but Joe, what she's saying is she probably still need like 3 days to make that all work.
Yeah.
I like
well, if it's just a regular everyday shindig, I don't think that's a problem. It's like when you start getting into the holidays things, that's when it gets complicated because the family. I don't have.
Yeah, then we can do a live
family.
We can do a live show at your place.
Yeah, just like when the Cruiser and Molasses came over to my house.
Yeah.
And now we get a chance to see each other in person.
I so wish Cruiser would have farted in your face.
No, he didn't do anything like that.
I tried to get him to, but he wouldn't do it.
He did like to feel on my bed, though. He thought it was nice to lay on the good side of the bed without the lump or without the indent where my ass sits. Like I told Sherry Jackson, I said I got one of those inner spring mattresses with the pillow top, and I said, because I sleep facing up to the ceiling, my ass is made a bucket in the bed, so it's true. Michelle's got her butt has a designated parking space. And then Rusty sleeps on the other side of the bed that Ed used to sleep on.
That's why I like foam mattresses. They're so awesome.
Well, this wasn't a foam mattress when I got it. I kind of wasn't sure it was an inner spring, but still.
Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here, Kamala, right now. Get out of here.
We're going to build a wall. It's going to be huge. Huge.
Rusty can't vote anyway.
Rusty's voting for Trump.
I don't think Rusty would care to vote anyway. He's always like, you humans sure make a big deal about this. No, that's true. We do tend to make a big deal about it. Especially, let's be honest, normally the two candidates in the parties put up are a bunch of basically clones anyway. Trump's the only real man's man. That's the truth. Trump is a real man's man, whereas the typical clowns like Mitt Romney, Clinton, are all basically just clowns. As I said, it doesn't matter which party it is. They're almost always usually electing clowns.
Yep.
Hey, Comedy.
Oh, you know what? That means people would elect you, Michelle.
What up?
Comedy, if you can't even get your girlfriend to come here to see you, what makes you think she would come here to take you to Michelle's?
What are you talking about? I was talking to her, and all she said thus far is, I don't really know them like you do. I was like, what? This is how you get to know people. So anyways.
That's not answering my question.
I've never asked her to come here to visit me. That's why, because I told her I'd rather get my shit together. Thank you very much.
Okay, Stan CT, our plans are simple. We're going to try to watch the election coverage. I'm thinking about we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the computer to Alex Jones and InfoWars, because I think that'll be close and interesting. Starting about. Well, the polls aren't going to really be closed until midnight plus, so maybe start a show at 7 o'clock.
I'll be honest, if MicheleMarieDalene actually ran for president,
she
might actually win.
Legally, I could run for president, except for one realistic problem. Would Michelle get the proper number of signatures required? What's that, 100,000 people you need?
Michelle, I think you should run for president next election.
It's definitely old enough.
I think she'd actually be, get enough popularity, at least the people's vote.
Red, you didn't see it's one question. How's Michelle supposed to get the 100,000 votes she needs? She doesn't even have 100,000 fans on her channel.
That's the goal. We gotta reach the 100,000 at least.
Minimum.
Yes.
Unless
so we need
100,000
subscribers to make this stream possible.
Right. That's if each subscriber said yes, or share the video out to their friends, and so that they would be willing to subscribe and share, and then they could send it to their friends. We gotta get this channel up a lot. We gotta get to Asmon Gold level. We have to get to Asmon Gold level to hit 100,000 signatures.
Yes, you can't forget about Michael. Michael just doesn't have a voice anymore.
Yeah. No, 5, including the real vice president. So yeah, there'll be a lot of them. Holy fuck.
5 voices.
Well, there'll be a lot of fucking craziness going on.
So anyway,
Rusty be voiced
what
by
is it like to live with
what's
it like to live with Comedy Flu?
It's a hell. I'm the worst man.
Exactly.
I'm the worst man on the planet. I keep telling everybody.
No, it wasn't too bad at first, but then he got hurt. Now it's just more lazy.
Shut up. I do as much as I can in my
I know he's been
my
cooking
body
you
allows
breakfast
me.
now and then.
She wants to slap you. That's what she wants to do.
I mean, there's times I call it just being disrespectful, but other than that,
you can do it.
We get along.
If he's that disrespectful. No, wait, if he's that disrespectful, I think you have the authority to spit in his face.
Red. It's sometimes I get passionate and I'm doing things and then I do forget. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, that I got to work the next day and he'll wake me up.
Calm down. I try not to do that though, but I'm sorry.
Does he cook you a lot of breakfast sometimes, or?
That's the only thing he does do is cook.
When he goes to sleep, just smear peanut butter on
I do other things too.
Ew, I don't go in his room.
How's his food, though? I mean, obviously, I think he must be pretty
dedicated.
Don't go in her room
either, so yeah.
Well, the majority of the time, his food is okay, but I'm older, like you, and the spiciness sometimes is just too much for my stomach.
Yeah, I'm not into really spicy food.
And I've been lately, especially, so I've been yelling about what he cooks for dinner.
Ask him to turn down the spice a bit.
It's funny. I can cook something and add nothing, and she's still still could have problems. But anyways.
Yeah, its name is Comedy Flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, what's your zodiac sign anyway?
I'm an Aries.
I can start feeding you knuckle sandwiches if you want.
Yes.
An Aries that can't handle spicy food. That's okay.
Yep, I think that stopped when I turned 50.
Yeah, okay.
All she really needs to do is get an antacid pill. She'd be perfectly fine.
Oh, I'm sure if I did.
I think she gets it. Aries is a fire sign known as the Ram.
Mm-hmm.
Tends to have a lot of energy. And
that I do.
She's not the first fire sign I had to deal with.
I'm Virgo.
Had to deal with me. You live in my house, ass.
Yeah, I have to deal with you, so yeah.
No, I deal with you. It's either that or kick you out.
By the way, Gold Girl, I'm a Virgo, just like Comedy Flow is.
I know, that's probably why I enjoy your show. You're a lot better than he is. He's boring.
I like both of. I also hang out with Andrew Scott too. Another Virgo. So it's kind of fun when the three of us are on the panel like we were a couple days before the trip. We got into some interesting stuff.
Hey, Michelle, the funny thing about Golden Girl is even if I did things, the most here's what if I vacuum, which I don't really do. Okay, I don't vacuum, but like I'll hand mop the floors, I'll hand mop the bathroom, I'll clean the bathroom.
CT asked me a question.
He wouldn't care or even notice.
He said,
he wouldn't even care or notice.
How will you prop up the American hegemony and save the collapsing petrodollar? I think we'd go back to the gold standard. I think that would be the most practical, realistic way to do it. Forget this, what they call fiat currency. We need to return to precious metal coins. Or at least something that's backed by precious metals. Because money that we make out of our ass isn't going to help us any. Okay, so now as you were saying, Golden Girl.
Yeah, I would say even if because there's times where I hand mop the floor and I'll hand mop the bathroom, then I'll clean the tub out and the sink and everything. She wouldn't notice anyways. Trust me. I was like, James, even when I do.
Are you on repeat comedy?
No, she asked me again, so I was making she heard. Cause yeah, you might have heard it, but she didn't.
I didn't hear it originally, because I was reading Stan's comment. Yeah. So what does comedy, besides you cook, what else does comedy enjoy doing?
He stays on his phone all freaking day and sleeps.
Unfortunately.
I love what she thinks
the same way. Sits
right.
on the phone all day, does some laundry, and then snores. Which is true.
Oh, he didn't do his laundry the last time. He left it down here, and I did it.
No, I left the half that I forgot about.
I gotta take my laundry off the clothesline outside.
Instead of you just leaving it there, which you could have done, I would have took care of it myself. You took it upon yourself to put it in the washing machine. So yeah,
no,
thank you,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I needed the washer, so what else am I gonna do? Put wet clothes on the floor?
Look. Anyways.
Well,
damn you!
Do you have a clothesline? Do you have a clothesline in the back of your building? I mean, I know it's getting colder now, but do you have a clothesline so you don't always have to use the dryer?
No pizza for you.
Actually, I don't even really care for pizza, so yeah.
Get up and walk, or no burgers for you, no steak for you.
Don't really care about burgers. What? Hang on, what did you say?
No potatoes for you.
Oh, well, potatoes is 50-50.
Well, so Golden Girl, do you guys have a clothesline too?
No eggs, bacon, or anything like
no.
that.
Well, downstairs we do.
Yeah, you could easily set up one, but anyways.
I never really did. My mother always had a clothesline, but I never really did.
I have a clothesline outside.
Yeah, and you bleached your who bleached your fucking clothes this time? You came up and you said, "Oh, it smells like bleach." So who bleached your clothes?
I smelled them last night. I didn't smell bleach on them. I
Yeah,
smelled.
you did. You came up. I can clip it. I could definitely clip it because you came up the stairs and you go, "Oh, I smell bleach."
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You gotta
Well,
remember,
Michelle's
Red, she was
socks
fucked
tend to
up
do
last
pretty
night.
good. Michelle just did her socks out there. She didn't do anything else. Yeah, I gotta get all the socks in. There's a lot of pairs of socks out there.
She bleached her socks.
Noodles suggested I should bleach my socks. He said because some of them look like they got stains, which is true. Now that building you live in is an older building, because I could tell because.
So what are you gonna do if some homeless person sees all that? And
When
just
was
takes
your
your
building built? You
socks?
think about 1950s?
Oh shit!
I'm asking Golden Girl if she has any idea how old her place is.
Yeah, it was built in 1943, the bottom half. And they lived in this other dwelling that was on the property, but that's no longer here. Well, then
Okay.
they built up in the 60s, the top half of this place.
All right, so that
And
place, so that would make sense why you guys got electric heat.
Yeah, and then another dwelling was put onto my property in 1986. And that was just renovated by my brother who lives down there. I'm sure anybody that's watched Comedy's channel knows and has seen my brother James.
All right. So all these places are heated with electric, or some of them heated by gas or oil, or
the one that was put in 1986 down there is gas.
Okay.
Pancake is voting for Kamala.
And the building that obviously is no more is probably oil or coal or.
Oh yeah, that was. I didn't mind when it got.
The Tickle Monster has Kamala's vote.
So there's this building, this site you have had many different housing units on it at one time.
It had 2 originally. I think they might have used this. I hear rumors that it might have been a pizza place down here because there's this huge hole on the side of the wall that leads up this chimney, but yet there's no stove or anything,
right?
Wood stove connected to it. I think maybe at one time there
Pizza
was.
ovens. You think it may have been pizza ovens at one time?
Yeah, that's at least that's what the guy that I bought the house from said.
Yeah. It should be easy enough to find that out in your town records.
I'm not that interested.
And there
It's
goes
a roof.
Chinese yen.
I look at it this way: as long as it's a roof over my head.
Right.
A lot of people have
in other
left.
words, you got 2 places on your property that one is a rental for maybe somebody else, and then you share the main domicile with Comedy Flu.
Yes.
Yeah. Is the taxes good out there, or does your town charge a lot of taxes, or is it moderate?
Oh, U.S. oil is down 5% in stock
It's
market.
not bad. My dad, who lived in Pennsylvania, he had a lot less property. His house was smaller than the one I'm in, and yet he was only paying $200 less than me.
Wow.
So to me,
Pennsylvania was
my
taxing.
area isn't that bad. And even in the winter, I don't mind the winters so much here neither. We don't get as much snow as a lot of people think. When people hear lake effect snow, yeah, we're by the lake, but that's more for like Buffalo.
On your way.
Well, the biggest problem is, Buffalo, right? That's pretty much where most of it's going to be. When you get inland, you're going to see less lake effect snow coming in. But the cold can really suck. I bet your electric bill must be spinning like a top in the winter.
No, I'm lucky because comedy even likes it cooler.
So
I
do
like it
I.
cooler.
So do I.
If I could, I'd keep the temps around 50, 55 all year round.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it'd be
Well,
60 for me.
Some
I don't
days,
really.
some days we have to go to 60 though. Some days,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I
we
think
definitely
60,
like it a little
65 is a
colder.
compromise. I don't mind that temperature.
Yeah, as long as there's no humidity. It's
Yeah,
once
when
you
there's
get that.
moisture. Yeah,
Would
that's
you
when we got to bump
consider
it up to
living
60
near
when there's the
Lake
moisture in the air.
Erie for some lake effects weather every winter? Yeah, probably.
What was that?
Oh, Stan
She's talking
CT
about
was
a light,
just asking me a
standard.
question.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
heard
can't break.
Erie. Erie was where most of my family lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 8 older sisters.
Wow.
And 1 younger brother, who is the one that lives in my rental.
Oh, okay. That's your brother James.
Yes.
Okay. You got a big
He's a pain in the
family.
ass, dude.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm the
unfortunately.
middle child. My older brother is a Libra. He was born in 1965. My sister was born in 1972. She's a Capricorn, and she died in November of 2019 of a heart attack. And
What's this say? Would you consider living near Lake Erie for some lake effects weather every winter? Hell yeah. I do.
I would consider the opportunity, but then again, I have multiple handicaps. I need to consider my needs. You know, can I get the transportation I need? Can I get access to the services I need, like doctors? You know,
Yes.
if
At least in my area.
Yeah, Michelle, if you came to our area, you definitely could get all that. You could even get medical transport.
I know
Comedy
you can.
could get medical transport.
Yeah, does comedy use medical transport?
I haven't had to, thank goodness.
He hasn't had to because he has me.
Oh, right. I know what that means.
He has his personal medical transportation team. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
What about buses?
You know,
there is a medical transport. My mother used to use it for dialysis.
Uh-huh.
She used to get picked up every day, and they'd pick her up from there and bring her back home, and then I would be here because I'd be out of work then.
Right.
You know, so there is medical transport, and there's even buses that do come out here. I want to
Because,
say
like,
once a day.
obviously, for me, it would need to go to tell me sites for other things for medical transport, like shopping.
Well, Michelle,
That's what I was going to say. They do have a bus that comes out here
for
and
cops
picks up people and takes people out to
cops in Walmart,
bigger towns.
Just make sure he's sitting in the middle.
What's that?
Make sure he's sitting in the middle.
Ooh, comedy? He'd be sitting on the stick shift.
Yeah, he'll make the bus lane.
Bus? I don't have a bus.
There's some good.
He's never rode the bus.
I haven't rode the bus since I've been here.
10 to 15 10 to 15 miles east from Lake Erie.
Oh yeah, there's Amish all around us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stan, there isn't a lot of property.
Well, I mean, the Amish. I mean, they would consider a lot of people that are not Amish to be things like English. But what about what about the so-called English that live like the Amish, no utilities, power, or off-grid, outhouse, maybe even having a small farm? Are those kind of people respected more by the Amish and the Mennonites, or are they?
Well, they mine their own, and I mine my own anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of workers when I see a lot of work done on the houses, it's always usually Amish.
Yep, they hire the Amish and they'll put a barn up or the warehouse like they do it over here in a matter of 2 weeks. And I'm not even playing. It's up and done, ready for inspection and electricity and gas.
Cheaper too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is electricity mandated in your part of the country, or can you live without it?
You can go solar if you want to.
Oh yeah. Or
and I mean,
I have
totally
a few neighbors
off.
down the road though.
I suspect though for the Amish farms that you probably
I'm saying.
No, they go by that windmill thing. They
Yes, but
air.
he's
That's
also talking
pump,
about the Amish too. They don't make you mandated to have power running to the house at all.
All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you later.
Okay.
I do know that the Amish do embrace wind power. So windmills. Yeah, wind turbine would probably be something. Depending on the bishop of the Amish community, would probably allow people to have their own wind turbines generating electricity. So they probably would use some electricity, but I don't think the Amish particularly are very fond of cell phones.
Nope.
Now, Dan's got that right, because I used to have to take my daughter a lot to the University of Buffalo Medical Center. It was nice because she ended up getting her master's from the University of Buffalo and was able to just walk to the medical part for when she caught her shingles, and then now she's got like something to do with neuralgia and all this other stuff. She's got issues, my youngest.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, okay? Just give me a minute.
Now, Dan, there is open areas in PA, but it's a Commonwealth, and I highly wouldn't recommend anybody actually live in PA of all the bullshit and how much
the hell out of that state.
They rob people.
That's where I was raised, and I didn't like it. I couldn't stand it.
They rob people of money. If you go through the court system, they're going to fuck you over, even if you're innocent.
Even if you're innocent.
Yep. Even if you're innocent, could prove you're innocent, they're going to fuck you over.
Oh, yeah.
They have their own agendas there, and it's always about money.
Yeah, but yet they never fix their roads.
Never. That's the bull. Yeah. They don't tax the like there's not road tax there, but they tax the gas, and that tax is supposed to go through the roads, but they never fix them. And then when they have construction,
look at that bridge down the road.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That bridge has been out for 2 years. Well, it finally caved in naturally. I mean, that's a major road that bridge fell down. They're making people detour way out in the boonies just to go around it.
Yep.
Yeah.
New York would have already had a bridge back up.
But yeah, is it still fixed?
Yeah,
no, PA's screwed.
New York would have put the bridge up right away. They didn't do a terrific job. New York didn't do a terrific job on the last bridge they fixed over here.
Yeah, but
it's still better than what
let the bridge fall down naturally.
Exactly.
I mean, if they know it's crumbling, they'll get it fixed.
Yep.
Not PA. They want that shit to fall down and make things harder for working people to get to work.
Yep. And it's funny because some people in this area, they're forced to work in PA and take pay cut basically, which also sucks.
Their minimum wage sucks too. It's not even. I don't know how people could even survive there with 9 something an hour. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the most recent bump. But remember, it was $750 before the bump.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. No.
Commonwealth states suck. That's all I'm going to say.
You're an expensive bitch to keep around, so, I have to work good.
You knock it off. When I was working, I used to take care of you, so don't even play. And I said, when I get my shit to come through, I already told you I'd pay
you going. I knew that would get you going.
But I promised to pay you back, so I kind of hate when you do act like I do fuck all.
Oh, come on now.
I know.
You whiny bitch.
I know you like to do that, but at the same time, some of these people take that serious. Okay, I do a lot.
Yeah, who cares what they think?
I do a lot. It not, and some days I do hurt a lot too. You've seen me locked up in the fucking car screaming. They're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "My back spasm. I can't move." Come on now.
What's this here in Connecticut?
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's not bad. That's about what I make now.
Yeah.
Krista.
Krista, we know that Connecticut's good. We like I said, we also like Massachusetts. I don't know though. Where would I? Out of everywhere we were, I don't know where I'd really want to go back to. I know I definitely don't want to go to anything Pennsylvania.
So how long has Camille Phillip been living with you, Golden Girl?
Since 2020.
4 years.
4 years. Yeah. And
I've
look,
known him a lot longer than that, though.
Here's the thing, guys. All right. Before I went to jail, and even for a moment after I got out of jail, we had no problems. We didn't fight. And things just got worse because money's gotten tighter. She's getting older. She's getting crabbier. So this all happens. And then she thinks I'm trying to be disrespectful, but at times I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, I need to shut the fuck up.
Comedy, I think there's something that you forgot. She's an Aries. What? Okay.
I know. I don't have problem with fire signs. I've dated fire signs.
Okay. Well,
I've calmed down a lot with age, Michelle.
I'm sure.
Back when I was younger, oh God, I used to be a hothead.
Yeah, I bet a lot more fiery.
The only time that I really get fire is when Asshat there, comedy, wakes me up in the middle of the night. I get a little cranky.
I don't try to do that. Like this morning, because you left the downstairs light on, so I was like, oh, okay, good, she's down. Because when I let the dogs out at 6 o'clock, the light was on. So I thought maybe you woke up early. So then I start talking, and then I hear, boom. I'm like, oh, shit, I woke her up. I'm sorry.
Stan, could you post that link in your on your Discord so I can find it without having to keep jumping around trying to? Because you know how these live streams, they tend to. I don't always seem to remember to bookmark the links afterwards. So if you want to send me the link as a DM so I can watch them, because it's really easier that way.
I actually like the county that I'm in, where I consider myself centrally located. I'm within an hour, actually within a half hour of a lot of cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, granted, I can't walk to a store where I live.
Now, do you guys have city water and sewer, or do you have a septic tank and a well?
Septic and a well.
Okay.
But they've been talking about bringing out city water. And if they do, I'll probably hook up to it.
Yeah, and but keep your well as a backup setup. Keep your well as a backup system, so you can alternate between the two.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here since '99.
Yeah.
So I've raised one of my daughters fully here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's quiet. Not so much now that comedy's living with me, but for the most part.
Oh my God, when you stop shut, God.
It's quiet living.
You know, if I'm gonna put myself out in the shed, then you'll never hear me.
No, her rent for Krista is about $1,200 a month for a 2-bedroom. But she on the ground floor, she has to pay for her own heat and hot water and electric and gas cooking. So,
holy shit, $1,200?
Yeah, for a 2-bedroom.
That's outrageous.
I'm paying $1,000, but I got heat and hot water included in my rent. But I got to pay for my own electricity, which also is for my stove. So,
see, I own. I don't have a mortgage, none of that shit.
I would love to own. But
well, I could tell you here in the state of New York, if you're on any kind of disability or get any kind of benefits like that, you can't buy anything after the age of 60.
After the age of 60? Why is that?
Yep. All I know is that my mother was going to buy that second dwelling on my house, and an attorney who I had at the time said that she couldn't because she was already in her late 60s at the time. Something about how the place could take it upon her death. And
Yeah,
since it's
that's
on,
true. They could.
well, yeah, but it's on my property. You know, I only get one tax for both dwellings. So she was just going to own the dwelling. If they took the dwelling, in all honesty, I don't know what would have happened. Like, say she did pass away. What, they own the dwelling but not the land, and I'm still paying taxes for it. So, no, I told Mom, let's just keep it in my name. I had it renovated.
Makes sense. Yeah, maybe just rent it to her. Say, Mom, I'll let you stay here for a reasonably low rent because you're family.
And that's what I did. I charged her $170 a month.
Dang good.
And
that's good.
It was renovated for disabled. It was wheelchair accessible. The shower had a chair, everything.
That's good.
I mean, it's a nice place. It is.
And now, because you made it, handicapped accessible to Americans with Disabilities Act, now that means that you also would be eligible to receive Section 8 tenants if you ever chose to.
Yeah, my mother used to get that too.
Yeah.
But, you have been down there. You looked over his place, right? It's not finished, of course.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Now, see, now the agreement is my brother pays half the taxes. I'm not even really charging rent.
I'm just telling what you officially Jimmy wanted to charge. He did give her $200 off because Ray was helping with the yard keeping, but that's about the difference. All he got was like $200 off. But originally he listed the apartment for $1,200.
That's outrageous. Well, I know my youngest daughter in Georgia pays $1,800 a month.
Wow.
For an apartment. Yeah, but she's, PhD material, so she's making a lot of money.
And how many rooms is that?
She has a 2-bedroom. She does have a living room, dining room, and kitchen. She keeps her rabbits in the 1-bedroom.
Right.
It's a nice place. It's just outside of Atlanta.
Right.
She works for the state.
Okay, so she's got funds to pay for it. But what is?
Oh yeah, but yet she still asks me for money.
What does she get for $1,800 besides 2 bedrooms? Does heat and hot included in the rent? Probably not.
I believe the gas is, but I know she bitches about her electric bill, so I take it she probably pays for her electric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water might be included too, right?
Yeah, water might too. Yeah.
See, when I was living in North Carolina, all the bills were my responsibility. I didn't have a problem with it though.
See, I've never rented. I grew up in a rented house, but I've never rented.
I have.
When I moved out of my mother's.
I haven't lived in a house owned by family since I moved out of my mom and dad's, and that was back about 2000. I came back and visited around 2002 for a while. And then, because I wanted to get back out again on my own, because I was originally owned a travel trailer with Ed, and he and I had a blow up, and then he basically stormed out. My dad was technically paid for a lot of the renovations on the travel trailer, so my dad repoed it.
Now, see, I'm the opposite. My mom rented, so growing up, I was in a rental. So when I left her house, I was already in the medical field.
Right.
So I was able to afford. Now, I did have a mortgage on my first place, but then I left that with my 2 older kids' dad and moved here. And then got married and then divorced.
I don't know why you don't like to say I was a private nurse. You know what I mean?
Whatever. I'm retired from that.
So that's kind of scary what you said about the New York side, that if you turn 60, you can't buy a house. That's kind of. Well, what if you?
I think it's BS. I mean, my middle daughter, her fiance's disabled. He does get disability. He was hit by a train when he was younger, and
Right.
they just bought a house, but he's only in his early 30s.
Right.
So he's able to own.
So
I
he's
don't
able
think
to
it's
own, but
right.
they're expecting him to be bringing home money so that he can pay back the state. And you know that's exactly what they're going to do. The minute he makes an income, the state's going to come in and they're going to take it. You know, whatever money he
Well,
gets.
he's never worked a day in his life. My daughter works, but not him. He's never worked a day in his life.
Okay. So, does Comedy feel like to have any hobbies besides YouTube? Does he like to do anything else besides YouTube and food?
Well, I try to get him to go to the beach a lot more, but this past summer he didn't really do much of nothing but YouTube and food.
I know
Oh
that's
my God.
common. That's very common around here.
It's funny. I went every day that I wasn't going to feel like I get an ear infection. So what are you talking about?
You know, here's an interesting question. If YouTube was the beach, would Comedy Flu be skinny?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my God. Yes, he would be probably 150
I mean,
pounds.
if you were going to the beach as much as you watch YouTube videos, you'd probably be all golden brown by now.
And thin.
And thinner.
Again, I've just got myself reactive, and you can vouch for that too, Drain. I just started doing more.
Yeah.
I just started doing more. So what the fuck are you talking about?
And you missed trail walking over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because you were freaking sleeping or on YouTube. So I'm
With
not vouching for
James,
shit.
I don't care what you vouch for. With James leaving, I said, so when's this inspector coming? And he didn't tell me. I was like, well, tell me when he gets there, you know, because then I figured, well, after he
And
leaves.
it passed, by the way.
Well, I know
What?
I did.
What are you
I
talking-
did a
what
little
are you
bit of
talking
walking
about?
when I was walking
The
around in
inspector came
Maryland.
today.
Yeah, he came today, but James was expecting him the day that I'm talking about. And then her whole yesterday going out and doing whatever was
I
her
know my
thinking
legs still hurt. 6.5 miles.
it was
Oh
her
my
thinking
God, my
she was
legs hurt.
talking to me. Her thinking she's talking to me while she's talking in the bathroom.
My legs got quite the workout. I hope tonight
I
an easy night at work.
I would have actually liked to gone. That's the funny thing.
Well, we still can. I just want to go the other way.
No, you don't understand. I would have liked to gone yesterday, but you're like, you're awake. Like,
You know,
yeah.
it's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow and Wednesday, and I
Okay.
have both those days off.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
And-
Then why
and-
don't
So
you
we can
guys?
definitely go trail walking.
Here's another funny thing that's my fault. What do you want to do today? I don't care. Whatever the fuck you want to do. And then it's my fault.
Let's
And
not
then it's
start
my
a
fault
war
we didn't
between
do
the two of
fucking.
you.
We didn't do fucking shit.
Clearly, if the weather's gonna be that good tomorrow, why don't you guys both go walking together?
Yeah, that's what she just said. I don't have a problem.
Okay. And of course, there will not be any movie tomorrow night, so don't worry about that. No one's gonna miss anything.
Well, if you did play a movie, you should play Hudson Hawk and what's the other good one? Meatballs.
Just said she wasn't gonna.
I know, but I said if she was.
As I said, I didn't go online to get any movies. I deleted all the ones I had off my computer, so I have no movies to show right now.
Michelle, get Meatballs and Hudson Hawk.
Meatballs, unfortunately, with the campground, I don't think
you can censor it.
I mean, no, it's not the censoring. It's the fact that Meatballs is like a fairly 1980s movie, as was some of the other movies I showed. It got
All right, hang
thrown
on though.
out
How about this,
by Kick.
Michelle? Have you tried streaming the free movies from YouTube? Because they're already free. There's already ads in them. They're already getting their money. Then you re-stream it. Have you tried
Oh
that?
yeah, we did that. We streamed from Pluto the original this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, and then we later played it ourselves after everybody bitched about the ads, and then next thing you know, we got our stream terminated because
Yeah, you got to leave the ads in there.
I know that. I don't mind leaving the ads in there because we're streaming it live from Pluto. We could do the same thing. But I think that some people may not like it because of the ads. You don't understand. Some people are just picky about ad space. No, I don't want to see
together
baby.
party. So
Saltwater banana taffy is the best.
I never tried that.
yes, the homemade stuff, not just the Laffy Taffy brand fake banana shit. The actual one they make in the shops,
Yeah.
saltwater. Yeah, now that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. And I don't really like candy, but that saltwater banana taffy, hell yeah.
Never turn it down.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Well,
I
now
just
I
gave
know
you some
today I'm
yellow
not
cups.
going anywhere. So
The last time you said, "Do you want a cookie?" I said, "Yeah, I guess if you."
Today I'm just gonna lay around the house and chill. And then if it is gonna be 70s tomorrow, I am gonna go out a bit and do a video. But I wanted to ask what she thought about the live streams when we were in Maryland.
Yeah, if you freeze dry it, it makes it a different texture, but it still tastes delicious.
I can't say I've ever had freeze dried taffy.
I have. In Michigan.
Well, of course. Yeah, of course you have.
In Michigan.
So Golden Girl,
that's
what
how long
did you
ago.
think
That's
of
how long ago that was, okay?
Golden Girl, what
More than
did
10
you
years
think
ago.
of the live streams from yesterday and the day before?
Well, I had to work all weekend, but when I could, I was on chatting with you while you were at the party. Now, I don't know. I personally thought there should have been games or something more
It
at
seemed
that
like
party.
that Slingshot Warrior didn't even think about the games part. You're right. It was just mostly a drinking party, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, but then he could have had beer pong. Hell, even quarters. That's a drinking game.
You could do pong without beer. You just put water in the cups and then take a shot.
No, I am not his girlfriend. Jesus, H, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well, I'm not showing any movies tonight, though, Stan. Sorry.
Comedy's girlfriend. Blech.
So
no, I did enjoy the stream. I watched your trip on the way back. I saw you poof, and then Noodles came back on while you were using the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so I saw all that before work because, like, even today, I don't leave for another hour.
Right. So what about the everyday shows I do, though? I mean, not more like the ones we're doing right now. How do you like these shows compared to those streams? Besides, they're a lot shorter.
I do agree that even if you were to take your phone and show outside on the porch and maybe talk about the cars or something like that, it would bring something different and maybe would attract more viewers.
I know that one of the things people said is for my videos, because I like doing the videos better, because I think videos can be more of a centralized, they have a topic or a theme, right? So if I was doing a video and saying and talking about, why not talk about laundry, right? Just for example, let's say I wanted to explain why I dry my socks the way I do out on the porch. I did it as a video. then I can get I can make a custom thumbnail, or I could, or I
Michelle,
could.
you could do that live though on a vertical and get it's like free advertising done. Okay.
How is it free?
I don't care
How
for
is it
that
free
slingshot
advertising? You don't
warrior.
even you can't even directly upload a thumbnail. I mean, you can kinda, but I'm saying is one of the things that people used to complain about is you need to have a subject, and a video has one. Okay, you need to have engaging video thumbnails, which I did with the McDonald's one. It had an engaging subject and a thumbnail, and it did very well.
Ryan K, imagine if she did wash her laundry and then would just talked about whatever came to her mind as she was doing her laundry. People would watch it. It's funny. We tried to give her all kinds of ideas. People would watch Rusty if she gave him a camera.
MJ, I would say if Slingshot Warrior is what I think he is, he's just heading towards type 2. I can tell you that right now. If he doesn't watch out with the alcohol consumption, he's gonna get type 2. Rusty, I know. My cat's saying is, hey, you're gonna give me any attention? You're running a little long today. I know.
All right. Hey, get out of there. Stop eating bugs. The spider doesn't want you to eat them. Well, we just ate a spider.
Look how big this cat is.
Caesar just ate a spider.
He's giving me a rumble.
Good.
No, not really good, but anyways.
Big pussy cat.
I like cats, but I'm just allergic to them.
Yeah.
No, Caesar, you're not going in there.
I'm not allergic to cats. Never been.
Get that tail. Get that tail.
I've been around animals all my life, and they said that's the key to how not to get allergic to them is to be around them all your life.
Well, I have a problem.
What's your problem?
Michelle?
What?
How come you didn't give Noodles a hand job?
Oh, yeah.
What? Why would I do that?
Because he's hurt and he really thought he was going to get one. He was all upset driving home.
I was going to get that action cam originally for me, but they do make ones for cats. But the batteries only run for a few hours, and then you have to take out the video and off the flash card and upload it, or whatever you're going to do with it.
Whipped right over your topic, Gidgy.
Yeah. I have one other topic. I watched a really cool video, Michelle. Will you play it? It was Stan's video.
Well, if you want to see an interesting video about Noodles, you can certainly say we're giving him a hand job with his hand, and then on the way home.
With his hand.
Well, that's what a hand job is. I know it's not exactly the way people say this, but
well, that's better.
He can do that all the time, if you know what I mean.
Well, anyway, guys, it's almost 2. So, would you guys, Golden Girl, would you guys be willing to come up here for the on a weekend or something when you're not busy? Might not be on a holiday, but maybe when you're not busy. If you guys want to come over here and hang out for a little bit.
I think that would be nice.
That would be nice. I'd like to see both of you guys.
Yeah. If she's going, of course I want to go. It's up to her. Everything we do is always up to her. I always tell her this, so she actually.
Yeah, my car. That's why.
Stan, don't stop. I mean, my cat is not even in that condition yet to worry about it. Okay, please let us not hasten and think of things that are sad. All right, Stan, I appreciate it, but I don't want to talk about something like that right now. I still don't
I'll
even. I still don't
I'll
even have a
email
second
you. I'm
cat to
gonna jump
replace
off here.
Rusty, and Rusty eventually is going to
She's
need to
talking to
train
Cat.
another
Give her a
cat.
second. Sorry. All right, now try.
Yeah. All right,
No,
guys.
I don't got.
Well, Gold Girl, just send me your email again to remind me so I can put it in my address book.
Yep,
All
I'll
right.
do that.
So,
bye. Have a good day.
The panel coming flu, by the way, is open. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure you will probably want your buddies to come up a bit. So,
Well,
but
I don't know if
it is
anybody
almost
wants
2:00 in the afternoon, and I gotta go take
Yeah.
my socks off the line, and I probably gotta go eat some breakfast. I didn't eat anything yet.
Well, I think Red's done in here. So if everybody's done, then you can leave it open in case they want to drop back in. Because sometimes that happens.
Yeah. All right, guys. For now, we had a great show. Did you like the show today?
Yeah, I liked it. It was overall awesome. So yeah.
Yeah. Make sure
Yeah,
don't
I
forget
still got-
everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this channel to continue to grow and remain in good standing with the world, you know?
Yeah, but Michelle, if I can talk my girlfriend into taking a trip for Thanksgiving, I'll try to do that.
Well, let's see if we can do that, guys. Let's see if we can
All
get
right.
us together to do maybe Christmas or Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if it
It'll
doesn't
be-
have to be
it'll-
on a holiday. If you guys want to
No,
arrange to come
no,
hang out
Michelle.
on a non-holiday, like maybe
Yeah.
an early Thanksgiving or late Thanksgiving, we could do that too.
Yeah, but no, I mean, if I get my girlfriend to do it, it'd probably be definitely for the holiday, or so
Yeah.
it's more special,
All right. All right,
Yep.
I'll let you guys go. Thanks, Coming Flu. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, take care. Bye bye.
Yeah,
I'm
bye-bye.
dropping out too, though.
And I'm just gonna end the call for me so they can come back up there later on. Yeah. So everybody, did you ever try the freshman sister that? No. Oh, given what they showed on Worst Cooks in America, combining sweet and salty together, it could be a thing. So have you ever tried Marmite and vanilla ice cream? There again, you got the sweet and salty flavor. Try a little bit of Marmite in your vanilla ice cream. It doesn't go good with French vanilla, but regular vanilla it's pretty interesting taste. I only need like a tiny patch because it's super, super, super salty. So you don't need to go get tons and tons and tons of stuff. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, we did get a donation today. Yes, we did. And again, let's give thank you to the donator. Can you blow up the information? I sure can. So thank you to Stan CT for the $5 for the terror rating. So I definitely do not see why Waste Management would not meet earnings expectations or exceed earnings expectations, since they probably are going to be doing very well right now, especially with all the foreclosures and people moving out. There's going to be a lot of refuse to throw away. That's just the nature of the situation. But everybody, also don't forget, if you guys like music, and if you would please share my music out to everybody. A lot of music isn't necessarily specific to me and Lumi, and we'd love to have you all share the music with your friends and family. It's very easy to find. It's in a playlist called Michelle's Music. Just go ahead, play it. I will gladly allow you to do so. I'm not going to start demanding, blocking you, and giving you copyright strikes or anything. I just want to see my music shared with the community. And Blind Officer Trump would definitely be appropriate for this time of the year. No, I'm a human. Well, I'm the right side of Michelle's body. This is my side. Yeah. You want to get the blessing? Yeah, I'll give it. Okay. May the holy good Lord, whatever, be with you all, keep you safe, stay out of trouble, keep warm, and have a nice day. Amen. Amen. And for now, I might as well do my own. Be excellent to one another. Stay out of trouble. And we'll see you later. Amen to that. Amen. But for now, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
In the